was a good fat sound, too. Did you see how voluptuous I was looking good?
I did. Okay, take those chips off. Okay, we had to play some from the West Coast today. Okay? What's up, everybody? I'm Sabrae.
You filthy animal. I'm Yatta.
I'm Sean.
And this is No Disclaimers Podcast. All right, welcome everybody to the show. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Y'all said that so fast, I missed it.
Did you?
He was like, and this is... I was like...
Girl, you better speed that shit up. Okay? All right, welcome everybody to the show. Everybody listening on Apple Podcasts, on SoundCloud, watching on YouTube. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Yeah, so let's get the show started. First of all, I wanted to start the show. First of all, last week I did not tell people about Africa. I went to Africa 2 weeks ago, and I had an amazing time. I went to Cape Town, South Africa. That's why we didn't have a show.
She went to Wakanda.
Week before last. First of all, Cape Town, South Africa is the business. Make sure y'all go and check that out because it is so beautiful. Oh, let me turn this off.
Because bring us back some vibranium on.
Shut the fuck up.
Stingy.
No, but yes, if you want to go to South Africa, Cape Town is a great, great, great place to go. Okay? Did y'all miss me, yes or no?
Strong, nah.
Okay.
How you just gonna Sean, you're a piece of shit. At least I was on it. It's like, no. Of
you know
course
what?
we
Okay.
did. Right?
I missed you. I needed my haircut last weekend, but you back, so.
I mean, if you didn't leave, we would be able to watch pictures of you in the sun with biker shorts on, right? And that wasn't.
That is my whole summer vibe. So just get used to it right now because that's
What,
all
Lance Armstrong?
Yes. If that means biker shorts, then yes. The fuck?
Yes, he was a biker.
A biker, a cyclist, like shit.
Oh yeah, he was way more. Yeah.
All right.
That nigga was, Paul's more vicious.
How was y'all weekend? Okay.
Always good when
I'm sorry, Dirty Martinis is not it, but go ahead.
Wow.
Hey.
Well, so much for a sponsorship from them. Like,
it's not going to happen. It's
well,
not going to happen.
Won't be getting aired in that motherfucker on Fun Day Sunday.
Dirty Martinis.
My weekend was, first of all, my weekend was great because I always end up here with you guys. Took the boys to go see Captain Marvel with my sister.
How was it?
Excellent.
Bomb.
Excellent. And I like the way...
I saw it on opening night, though, like a real fan.
It's open up. I can't... What y'all say?
What's the
word?
I didn't see it. I don't want to see it.
What's the word that you can't talk about the movies? You got to give... How many...
You don't want to spoil it?
How many days do you have to give someone before you talk about a movie? Like, what happened?
A movie, you got to give it at least like a week.
Okay, so that's why I didn't want to say it. Okay.
But you could say if it's good or not.
It was dope.
It was excellent.
Definitely gave it like a solid 9 out of 10. And yeah, Endgame is gonna be fucking fire.
Yeah, I've never heard. I'm not into comics. Like I know you're super like well versed. But it was an easy story. Like it didn't make it complicated. Like I kind of like okay. Now I see how everything like plays off.
I was pretty fire with the origin stories for the most part.
Now let me ask you something. From day one, does he have all of those stories like tied in together, or they kind of like branched out and then he kind of like start adding stories? Like, okay, I can put this in there right there because he would have to be that much genius.
I mean, but you could ask that for anything though. You think about like a movie series, like look at like the Saw series. It's
they're going.
It's like 7 of them joints, but
it's like 11 of them.
No, it's 7. I think it's 7. It's 8 now. It's 8 because
no, it's more than.
No, there's 8. Yeah.
It got to be like 9.
No, it's 8.
You got to look that up.
So, because that Jigsaw, it was 7 in the series, and then the Jigsaw one that came out like 2 years ago. But no, you see how it's like so many of them, and then when they brought the 7th one, it's like they all come full circle. Like, so you wonder, did you pre-plan that, or did you write that along the way? I don't know. That's a good question.
Along the way.
That's a good question to ask, though.
Gotcha. Because I've never heard, like, people's like, you've never heard of Captain Marvel? I said, no.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry to hear that.
Gotcha. Like, why is she just getting this 2019?
There's like, what, 19 or 20 MCU films? Like, I mean, you can't give the same thing every single time. Eventually...
I got you.
There's still characters that haven't been.
Shout out to all the people who don't watch this bullshit. All right.
Sucks for y'all because you're fucking missing it.
So you didn't go see fucking the weakest superhero ever? That movie when it came out?
I sure did. If you're talking about Black Panther, because
he was the weakest. I could beat this shit out of him.
Okay, well, let's not call Black Panther. He's not.
No,
the weakest one.
You would dog his ass.
He's not the weakest.
Who can he beat?
Me.
He's not the weakest one.
Who can he beat?
Me. He's not the weakest one.
He couldn't beat Michael B. Jordan. He came out of JARTC.
But he whipped him though.
Okay.
But he whipped him.
Not at first.
Where's he at now?
You talking about Chadwick Boseman? Chadwick Boseman.
Everyone loses a fight. Every one of these superheroes got their ass whooped.
Who can?
But who
can Black Panther beat?
Victor in the end.
Who can Black Panther beat?
The nigga got fucking vibranium, Mo. Like nigga's suit was absorbing energy and hitting niggas back with their own energy.
So all you got to do is catch him when he sleep. He hang that joint up in the closet and then he get in bed.
Really? You know what? Please shut up. No, weakest superhero on earth was probably Batman.
The real superhero.
That's literally all he had was money and a little bit of hands. But then Bane
he was still
dogged this shit.
But could Black Panther beat the gay Tupac?
First of all,
that wasn't an easy transition right there.
First of all, don't insult T'Challa like that.
And honestly, I made it work though.
Yeah, but honestly, I don't know if he could beat.
I don't know because the gay Tupac probably got a mean ass windmill. Like that shit is probably.
Yeah, I don't know.
He probably E Honda with the joint. Like, do you know who that is?
Beat the shit out of E Honda.
I used to man.
I'm 27 years old.
Chun-Li had the scissors kick.
She had the thighs, man. That was me.
I wasn't.
Chun-Li, man. I was fucking niggas up with that, with the leg. But E Honda was a little fat ass bitch.
No, but you had the
Street Fighter.
Pause. You had to get low with Dalzim and then stretch his arm out and hit him. Yeah.
Or Ryu with the uppercuts.
Mm-hmm. He was a dog.
Y'all, what is going on with Jussie Smollett? I just realized it's Smollett.
Man, he seemed like a small let. You eat that jump.
Don't nobody even care. Nobody even care no more now that they found out the police they was lying. No shit.
But I just think it's super wild that this nigga's facing like 16 felony charges. He can get up to 64 years in prison for nigga. You're the only one who got beat up. Yes, you lied, but no one else got hurt but you. Like,
do y'all think he's going to actually do some time?
I don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised because it just almost seems like they're trying to make an example out of him. But
probably do like 6 months.
Meanwhile, Paul Manafort.
Yeah.
It's just wild because if you want to give him felony charges, don't get me wrong, what he did was very stupid and it wasted a lot of people's time. But nobody got hurt in the overall scheme of things. And as many times as white people file these false ass charges, especially against black folks, and you don't never see them charges get pressed against them, you don't see none of this. So it's like 16 felonies, bro. Like 1-6, like
1-6.
And he got scratched a little bit. Like this is what happened.
I hope he doesn't do any time, but I wouldn't be surprised if he did a couple of months. You know?
Yeah, he probably do something just to say he might house arrest.
That's super wild, though.
So do y'all think that this took the gay community back a couple notches, or the black community?
No, the black always overrides the gay when they're gay and black, and it's like as much as we want to be like, LGBTQ, this y'all fight. It always ends up, that black part is always going to...
You want to know why? I think because the black people was the only people that was really outraged about the whole thing and was doing all this outcrying. The gay community really didn't make too much noise. I think that was a little bit on us.
Because if this nigga...
Because you guys
keep it low. Quiet. Yeah, we were very loud about it.
Yeah, they like, because if this nigga lying, hey, look, we ain't got no ties.
We should have let that nigga be like, that's a gay problem. That's how we should have carried it.
He didn't say the black Tupac. He said the gay Tupac.
Isn't he mixed?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, he not black though. He white.
No,
you can tell.
He's black.
When you ambiguous like that, we can decide.
He's not ambiguous.
Yes, he is.
No, he looks
not. He looks like a light skinned nigga. Like,
that's facts. There's no real like.
But when reparations for ADOS comes to play, he gets half.
So
if you're mixed, if you're half and half, you get half. The fuck. What part of that is unclear?
I feel like you're taking shots at my son.
He feel like you he mad because you taking money out of Bino pocket is what it is. He like, you're not going to keep taking Bino's reparations.
Have to use his Asian privilege to get...
Bino better get a curl sponge and stop fucking playing. He better start kicking that shit up. Like, no, man, I'm just cheeky-eyed.
You don't think he'll ever look like a light-skinned black?
Listen, no. All we got to do is get those... No, all we got to do is go get those pipe cleaners and how they do the Chinese people's hair when they try to make it... brute course or whatever. That's what I'm gonna do. We
gonna get that nigga some goddess locks or something and just tie that shit in a bun. Be like, yeah, he Rasta. He just got chinky ass.
Crazy.
Bean don't get half. That's more than what a regular Asian would get. So I think that he would be proud of that.
He just said he was black. Is he Asian or black?
He is black, but he's not an American.
He's half.
Yeah, but the Blasian side, the Asian side is not getting no reparations.
And
bro.
so that's what you're not understanding. You have black people, and then you have American descendants of slaves. You know what I'm saying? Just like you have black people, then you got Jamaican black people, or African black people.
Oh, true.
But you have he's half American descendant of slaves. That's all.
No.
When it comes to reparations for American descendants of slaves.
Where does the seed come from? Where does the seed...
Both. Your mother and father.
No,
and he's half.
No.
Yeah, that's why it's combined DNA. It's not just because the seed comes from the man.
If my father was white, I'm going to be white? Like, come on.
All right, man.
Exactly.
He like, give my man his other half of reparation. Just don't rob and never care for that.
No, don't worry, no. Bino going to take Riley's.
No, the fuck he not.
Yeah,
Riley's
we go to
black,
war.
Black. Riley's black, okay?
Yeah, no.
Riley going to beat the shit out of him.
ADOS.
No, he's going to rob her.
Riley going to beat the shit out of Bino.
Yeah, because my sons are not going to put their hands on
Exactly. So how is that going to
happen?
happen?
But he's still going to break in her house and take the money because she's going to keep it. She's going to keep it in the safe.
Probably got her shit in probably going to have her shit in the trust.
She gonna have her shit in the Deer Park, empty Deer Park container, sitting in the closet with tape over it so her kids don't steal the money out. You gonna put a slit in it.
Cut a hole in the door to explore bed and put that shit in the...
Sure, it might be. By me, more
black people always got some shit in
a Deer Park.
The big water cooler joints.
Yeah, sit upside down.
I used to get the shit out of my stuff out with them jumps, man. We used to have so much money, like all this change in it, all these quarters. And I used to be like after school and shit, like, damn, I'm really trying to go to the rack and go to the vending machine and rack up shawty. I'm trying to go to Walmart. So I used to go there.
The Walmart? Damn.
Shook that Johnson. Shake out about $3 in quarters, man, and bust down in that Walmart candy aisle.
But you know, I was watching this show called The Grapevine. Shout out to them. They had a panel on Jussie Smollett. And do you know some gay people still don't believe this was all the way alive? Like, they just like, I mean, just in case it's not a lie. Like, why do people don't believe at this point?
Honestly, I don't know what to believe.
Delusional.
Yeah.
So what do y'all... All right, let's not talk about this topic anymore.
Okay.
But what do y'all think really happened? Because now I'm confused.
I think he's
but now I don't care.
Shit.
So for me, because I'm like a conspiracy theorist, I think it's a bigger thing at play. I think that it was not just Jussie Smollett only. I think that it was him. Yes, he was used as a pawn, and yes, he probably would have had the most to gain, or to the public eye. But I think that it's some like political shit in the background because they passed some type of laws and stuff like that, you know, while this whole thing was going on. And then now that it's looked at as a lie, they're like quietly like, okay, we wasn't paying attention to that. So I don't know. I think it's a bigger thing at play with that whole thing. But I think that definitely he's going to be the fall guy.
I'm just like, ain't nobody fucking attack you and put no motherfucking bleach on you. Regardless of who orchestrated what, it was orchestrated.
Yeah.
It wasn't a real attack.
But do you think it's really just him by himself? Like, okay, this was what I'm going to do.
Was that me?
I think he...
I don't...
He can't blame it. Sean is too afraid to blame any woman for anything. This toxic feminism got him shook.
I fucking hate this. That word toxic, I just cursed the day that niggas learned that joint. Yeah.
No,
Jussie really
another word for it.
Jussie really just got the gays into some shit.
You think it's the gays?
I think he got the blacks into some shit because I feel like that is what they're looking at more than anything.
I will hope that it's the gay thing more.
I'm looking at it like he got 16 felonies. They're looking at the black side. Because if they was looking at the gay side, please, if somebody would have been out here defending the shit out of him.
True.
And yeah, no.
And he got all them counts. And then you look at Paul Manafort. He about to get...
He ain't even doing 4 years.
That's white people justice.
I think they said they was going to give him like time served.
Mandatory, the federal mandatory time for what he did is 19 to 24 years. He got sentenced to what, 3 years and 11 months, I think. And if he does any of that, it'd be a miracle. But I'm just like, Slim, how is the mandatory minimum 19 to 24 years? And they basically like, I mean, but other than this, you've been living a good, like a relatively blameless life, is what they said.
He probably do up to a year of probation.
But they gave a teenage boy 5 years for stealing $100 pair of sneakers, who had no record, had an otherwise
wasn't it
blameless,
the same judge?
Blameless. I want to. I might have been.
Oh.
What about the little boy who was selling CDs?
Oh, yeah. In the mall? That was crazy.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Niggas are wild. Like, it's...
If this doesn't show you that the justice system is rigged against us on purpose, like, I don't know what else is. I mean, I know for the most part we know what's going on, but it's like, even for the coons, how do you not see this? Like, I don't even understand why there's any justification.
There's been 3 different judges who have been caught selling black teens to private prisons. And then also, remember, it was the chemist or the... I don't know what her job title is, but she was fucking with the DNA. So black people can get convicted.
I saw that.
That's disgusting.
It says a judge sentenced to 28 years in bribery scandal. He was sending black teens to prison.
Yeah. That one was, I don't know why that kind of resurfaced. That was kind of like 2 years ago. But it's been, he's not the only judge that's been caught like that. So,
for sure.
So imagine.
I'm just surprised they're doing time for it.
Yeah.
Right, because they normally just slip through the cracks. You know,
they got to give us one every here and there so they can say, "Oh no,
we do like
we do that." So they got 4 people, so they can just
And the people that they get probably be people that be like, you know what, I'm tired of doing this shit. I'm about to come clean with the system, how the system is. That's probably the ones that they choose to get to.
The whistleblowers,
exactly.
But you know what's interesting though, and speaking of the whole justice system or whatever, I was looking at a story the other day, and they said it was like, I guess these 4 boys or whatever had like stole a car or whatever in Florida, and the police had the car was reported stolen, so they saw it, so the police had pursued them, and one of them teenage boy hopped out the car and ran. The rest of them just got arrested. So he ran, and he goes, according to a witness, he jumped in the lake to get away, but he can't swim, and basically said the police just watched him drown. Like, he ended up drowning. They said nobody jumped in to help him, they just watched him drown. So it was like a whole debate about who was wrong in that situation. Yeah. So some people are like, well, how you know them cops knew how to swim? And it might be gators out there. Why would they risk their life? And it's dark and it's murky, or, whatever. So what do you think? Like, you think that they should have jumped in and saved him? Or like...
I was about to say that till you said the gators. I was like, oh yeah, I ain't fucking with you, dog. Because you're not even up here, you're not thinking that. But they probably like, ew, you going to go swimming in a costume?
But I also feel like, why would you jump in the lake and you know you can't swim?
That's true. My thing
just to get the fuck away.
I feel like you scared but I don't know. He was a teenager. I don't feel like he.
Oh, I mean, I was just saying like.
But he was the only one who hopped out and ran. The other 3 people that was in the car just got arrested. He hopped out, dipped. Some people were saying he didn't jump. Somebody tased him and he fell in.
I'm assuming that he was black, right? I'm assuming he was black. Okay, was the officer white?
It was. I think the witness said it was 1 black and 1 white officer.
Well, the black officer ain't getting in there because they probably can't swim all that well. The white one, if it was a white boy in there about to drown, they would risk. White people do some wild shit any other time. They risk their lives on wilder shit.
Do y'all really think black people can't swim?
A lot, vast majority.
A lot of them cannot. I'm not going to say vast majority.
I know way too many grown Negroes who cannot swim.
No, because
can you swim?
Yes,
Yatta, can you?
I've been swimming since I was a kid.
My grandmother.
I know how to swim, but I learned late.
My grandmother grew up in Glen Arden, close to the old barber shop.
Shout out to Glen Arden.
And she had a pool. Yo, my grandfather would throw a dime at the bottom of the pool, and we would have to go find it. We used to walk to Teresa Banks, and we lived on the other side of MLK.
Shout out to Teresa
Banks. Right. That little poo. But I think that some people were saying, like, well, how do you know the cops knew how to swim? And then other people were like, well, in Broward County, they're required to take a swim test before they can get into the academy. And then some people were saying, well, swim test is one thing, but rescue missions is another. Exactly. These niggas got all this gear on, blah, 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 blah. And plus, they said that that lake is dark and murky, and then some people were talking about gators.
Well, let's take the black officer out of it, because he clearly is put in a compromised position all the time anyway. So let's go straight to the white one. White people skydive, bungee jump, mountain
not all
climb.
of them,
skydive?
Fuck with gators.
But not all of them.
But
that's still some white
not
shit.
all of them, though. He might have been one of them white dudes that was like, I'm not
black people skydive.
White people risk their life away with more
black people
shit.
Skydive. Every time a bitch go to Dubai, she got to take that picture or skydiving over.
That's for the gram. That's different. She don't genuinely want to do that. There's no such thing as Instagram. That bitch be on the ground like the rest of us.
I just feel like I ain't going to jump the gun on that. I just feel like why you ran, when everybody else kind of was just like, fuck it, we going down. I don't know. I don't know how old I don't know how old of a teenager he was. They just called him a teenager. They didn't say, where on the scale he was. But
when you say teenager,
how old you talking? But
is
he's
it
definitely 14? Or is it 19?
What R. Kelly said? R. Kelly said, describe a teenager.
All I know is that nigga, if you couldn't swim And then I'm mad because somebody really was in the comments like talking about, if you can't swim, you bound to drizzle. And I was like, y'all going to fucking hell. But I'm like, if you can't swim, why would you? I don't get what your fear factor is that you like, you know what? I know I can't swim, but I'm so scared of dying that I'm going to jump in here and die.
I would risk my life and swim and try to make it rather than get caught by a white cop.
You're tripping. Nigga, y'all stole a car. Y'all, like, my thing is...
So, I know, but
unless it was a body in the fucking trunk, my nigga.
Yelling.
Fuck off. Unless it was a body in the trunk. Y'all stole a car, my nigga.
No, I get it.
Like, is that even a crime anymore?
But we were just talking about how, look at Jussie Smollett. It all goes back. It's not a crime, but they might fucking fry him for 5 years. But I don't know.
I mean, that's 5 years of you being alive versus jumping in a lake knowing you can't swim.
Who knows when you get caught by these white cops that you even gonna make it to the jail alive?
So you ain't never been running into a yard that you're like, I remember we was running from the feds once.
He probably thought they was going to... Like, if I jump in here, now they gotta save me. You thought, like, shit, that nigga was just like, oh, all right, true.
Man, we was running from the feds once, and this is y'all that had 2 pits. Like, you had to make this jump. Like, we just jumped the fence. Like, I'm scared of pits. But I was thinking, I'm like, let me get the fuck away from the feds. I'm gonna get locked up. My mom went dog my ass.
But this is the thing. There's always the chance that those pits are well behaved. Because I've had like 3.
Well behaved.
And my pits were well behaved. You know what I'm saying? My pits didn't just go... I didn't make them vicious. They weren't just sick and famous. So you got that off chance.
Did you keep them outside or inside?
A little bit of both. But my thing is, it's an off chance they could have just been outside kicking it. This might be in their free time. And use an off chance that they might not fuck with you. But if you can't swim, it's no off chance that you're going to fucking be able to swim. Like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, that's it for you.
I would just have to go to jail because I'd be like, shit. I mean,
maybe you thought it was shallow.
This is before I learned how to swim. I know how to swim now, so fuck with
Maybe he thought it was going to be shallow, and then nigga jumped in like, oh, shit. But they said, the witness said that he yelled for help, and they just kind of was like...
So wait, did he die?
He died.
Why are we joking about this?
It's not him specifically. It's the overall scenario.
I never laughed.
Oh, no.
You're kind of laughing now, nigga.
No, rest in peace to that brother.
No, definitely rest in peace. But I was just like, okay, it was a whole lot of back and forth as far as who was at fault.
But yeah, just know that this was directed to the situation and not him.
I got it. I don't got it.
What you looking for? Oh. You looking for this?
Oh, yes.
Sponsors. You go here.
She said you go here.
Sponsors, hit us up at on our email. Go on our Instagram and check our email. But anyway, so
Sabrae, I want my shirt too.
The Uncle shirt?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, nigga, help me!
The Uncle shirt.
I'm over here.
Stay tuned for that.
I'm over here hacking off a wine bottle, getting no kind of help.
I'm gonna wear it next week.
Fellas, Yatta's not good with the 2-inch twist.
No, man.
Oh, so Yatta, you do need a man.
Oh.
I what?
Oh, you do need a man.
No, I just put on lotion.
Yeah, but you need a man for when you put on lotion.
Oh, no, I just would have used the edge of my skirt.
No, but you didn't. You needed a man.
Because I was trying to just not do that on camera.
Yatta needs
inappropriate.
A man. Okay.
First of all, who
Fuck
said?
What she said. You said.
Never mind.
You said.
First of all,
is that good?
Don't expose me because my 16 boyfriends might get upset.
No,
if you say I need a man,
I'm
and all 16 of my boyfriends watch this and be like, wow.
Okay. Let me clear that
First of all,
okay?
you don't own Yatta. Okay?
Exactly. You ain't put a ring on it, so as far as I'm concerned, she's single. She's single on paper. She's single in real life. But listen, I'm speaking of last episodes, like a couple episodes back, where you was like, we really don't need a man, whatever.
When did I say that?
In one of those episodes.
I feel like you're just pinning this on me so you can have a point, but I don't recall saying that. You don't? I don't think that was me.
I'll find the playback.
I mean, all the tapes are,
Right. Let's run it back then. Run it back. See, this is why we need a fucking production assistant.
Human stenographer.
No bullshit. Can we get an assistant, like, for real?
Yeah, to look these types of things up. But no, I definitely don't recall saying that scene.
But do you need a man?
What a man.
My motherfucking point. All right, R. Kelly.
First of all,
just like
okay, I'm not saying do you need it. I'm talking about I'm talking about like
that was sarcasm.
Okay, yeah. I'm not talking about do you need a man right now. I'm talking.
the trash not gonna take itself out. The fuck.
So yes.
So you do
need a man.
I thought we even gender roles.
Who said that? I ain't there said that.
So you wouldn't take out the trash out?
Absolutely established gender roles. Fuck you mean?
Okay, so do you yes or no? Not currently today, but in general.
The trash ain't gonna take itself out.
So that's a yes. All right. Okay.
All right. So what's Journey's chores?
I mean,
Journey's her oldest daughter, by the way. Go ahead, Yatta.
It's my only daughter. My only daughter.
Her oldest child.
She's my younger child.
No, her younger child.
Journey can do stuff like dishes and stuff like that. She's cleaning up after herself, but she wouldn't take the trash out. That's what she got a brother for.
Okay, all right. But does he have to do the dishes?
He can clean out his dishes. I would prefer you. It's kind of like everyone should probably kind of like fend for themselves.
No, I got you. So, but you just gave so she may wash her own dishes. He may wash his own dishes, but he has an extra chore as the trash. What chore is just designated to her?
Journey really cleaning up after herself, really, more than anything. She doesn't really have chores per se.
Is it because of age or gender?
It's more so in age and quality of getting the task done.
Got
we're
you.
still working.
So you
on
don't
that.
even got you.
Yeah, we're still working on.
So you won't even.
But she's more like helping me stuff. She helps me do laundry. She helps me. You know what I'm saying? Things like that.
Gotcha.
Him, I would prefer he not touch my washing machine.
Okay, gotcha.
Because last time he bleached his own clothes. I was like, what the fuck is? I was like, hold up, you doing laundry? He's like, yeah, I've been doing laundry. I'm like, oh, bet. And I'm like, oh, what you washing? Whites? No. I hurry up and open the fucking washing machine.
Why would he do that?
Because he's cold, he's stupid. Okay. I was like, little boy, who told you? My Mima said, okay, I'm pretty sure Mima didn't tell you put no damn bleach. I'm like, it's a whole detergent right here.
Now he knows and knows.
That nigga is 46 years old. When you don't know, ask. Don't just be like, man, I got it. He just double dutched his ass in the ropes and he fell.
Gotcha.
And now he's down some pants.
How did R. Kelly get bailed out twice in
one of them old ass,
week?
auntie ass bitches who fucking be gargling nuts, pedophile, predator ass nuts. Yeah, I said it.
They might be the generation of, the ignoring the pedophilia.
No, they are. Them same bitches I tweeted about. Those the old head hoes that be at the government jobs that hate on the young joints, don't want to help you out because they don't want you to succeed because they mad because they know you finna move their ass up out of there. Ooh. Old ass bats.
Ooh. You know how women say,
don't get mad at us because you fucked up your retirement. You got to be there for 18 more years. We got to retire at the same time. But go ahead, Sean.
You know how women say, men aren't the men that they used to be? That's how I feel like a lot of women aren't getting married because the women that would spend $160,000 on you, they don't exist no more.
Okay, Sean, I don't know what you're smoking, but on God, blow that shit out. Blow it out. Because first of all, you paying this nigga's 6-figure back child support. They got whole Facebook groups.
Where are these women at?
I think all those women are in the DMV because they be spending money on these niggas.
Let's get our man out.
These are DMV women.
You think? Who DMV women?
That made these DMV niggas the way that they are.
Ma'am,
y'all
relax because First of all, who is y'all? First of all, because I ain't saying shit.
So you think women be tricking on men here heavy?
Yes, that's why the niggas ain't shit. That is why I say what I say about
that's
DMV.
That's definitely hashtag a motherfucking lie.
That is the spirit of DMV niggas.
Yeah, she pay. I need shit paid for. Yeah.
That's what the fuck
I'm going to get paid for everybody.
They're not tricking off. Niggas are just living off of them, and that's not the same thing.
Oh, I said tricking.
These niggas
that is tricking.
These niggas are homosexuals, and they don't be having nowhere to fucking live.
Hey, shout out to hobo.
And they don't be having nowhere. What's up, chicken? So they don't be having nowhere to fucking live
at all.
And who said that shit? I know you saw that tweet. When niggas asked, somebody said he only got $650 a month and he want to live in D.C., like close to the metro or something. He was like, what can I get? Somebody said a table at Opera so you can find one of them bitches to live with.
Exactly. That is DMV nigga culture, is it not?
I can't name.
Hey, it's DMV nigga culture. That doesn't mean I had one of them. That's just what I know because I talk to a lot of people, okay?
So why they with them?
Because it's a cycle.
So
the bitches
they don't
contribute to the mindset, but that doesn't make it right.
Hold on, say that again.
I said eggplant, peace emoji, bomb emoji.
So you think that the ones who ain't shit got bomb dick?
Yeah, the ain'ter the shit, the bomber the dick.
The ain't more than shit.
Shout out to Tiffany for that one. I borrowed that. Thanks.
So y'all saying, dog, why do we always end up start talking about dicks on this show?
Because dicks really invest in civilization.
Yo, I need
balance,
man.
I need balance.
So I did want to let all the fellas know, 6:30 this Saturday, we are interviewing for a new male co-host.
Do you really think we should get another guy?
No, I think the trifecta is perfect.
Man. Okay, I love the trifecta.
We tried that. Didn't quite work out.
It didn't work out, but that's what is the tone. You gotta get a new tone.
My man hit me in my DM once. He's like, man, I love this show. He said, but y'all just always talking about dicks on there. I'm like, man, I be trying to throw pussy in the conversation. It don't be working. You know what I'm saying?
We can talk about pussy. What you want to know?
It don't be the whole
What I
episode,
wanna know.
though. We just have a dick segment. It's just a dick segment. It's not the whole episode of dick.
Exactly.
It's just one little dick portion.
Everything starts from sex. So how do you expect not to have a sex question? We have 2 women, so dick is twice as much likely to come up on the show. That's just what it is.
All right, so I'm saying, so y'all saying,
wild though. When it was just us 2, we never talked about dick.
so y'all
talk about no penis.
So good niggas don't get good dick. That's what you're
No,
saying.
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying the best dick comes from garbage niggas. That's why they always got somewhere to live.
I'm
because
not gonna
somebody
say
is getting muled the fuck down, and she like, bitch, you can stay right here.
You think a woman would do that just for the pleasure of sex?
Yes.
No,
Do you understand how bomb
Yatta.
dick make bitches crazy?
No, y'all. First of all, no.
I'm tired of your shit. Then he's sucking on your butthole, and now
hold on, full time
back
out.
in the house.
Hey, to all my fellas, full time out, okay? TV time out, matter of fact, okay? So look, I'm gonna ask y'all a question, right?
No, never.
No, hold on.
No, I don't know.
But it isn't like I be thinking about pussy. Is good dick like rare? Like if you think about no numbers, if you think about your total sexual experience,
It's definitely not It's not as common. See, this is the kicker, though.
Okay, I'll let y'all go first. Go ahead.
This is the kicker, though. I can't really say, oh my God, I just had these tragic experiences because I feel like in this technological wave, you kind of know what you're about. Yeah, I'm going to find out what I'm going to get before I'm going to get that. And if that joint looks like it's not up to par, it's like, oh, you know what? Wait, look at the time. I don't think we should talk anymore. Yeah, I don't have any, like, BDRs to file because...
BDR, explain.
Bad dick reports.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you for the audience.
So I was basically saying, like, why would a woman just do all that for a nigga if that's all he offering her? You know what I'm saying? If you can probably get it.
Because he's fucking her brains out. Like,
and then some women have low self-esteem, Sean. Some women just will tolerate certain things just to have a nigga around. That's a real thing.
So you think they have like low self-esteem? So
absolutely.
Whatever capacity they'll take them in, they'll take them in.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just to have a nigga, because a lot of them, may not look as good. They may not have the size that's good. So they may have went a long time without even having a man on a regular basis.
Anyway. Sexual attraction with him
what is it when she
loving her? That's the thing too.
But what is it when she tough though? Not like you can
low self-esteem.
Tough bitches can still have self-esteem issues. But it's not all about looks because
absolutely
you could be a badass joint, but if niggas keep bad bitches get dogged too, just like not bad bitches. You
ever know a girl that y'all thought was like so pretty, so cute, like dressed well, all of that, and every time you give her a compliment, it's like you're like, oh my god, your hair is so cute. Oh my gosh, I had this hairstyle for like 7 days and it's so terrible. They did it wrong, whatever. Or you be like, oh my god, your body is so like nice. You working out, and then I don't think women a lot of women are like that. Because I think that's a sign of low self-esteem for sure.
No, because like
not when it's from other women though.
Y'all didn't I just say? I said I like your hair. What you say?
I can't remember, but I said.
Go ahead.
No, seriously, what did I say?
I was like, so nothing. I just had it like this. I
said, yeah, I be trying. I had this don't like this for.
Oh.
Yeah.
But no, like.
But you know what I'm talking about? People who, she can have a banging body. She's like, oh my God, I just needed like 80 more pounds. Like, I'm so fucking bad. Like, that's a sign of low self-esteem. So even if they're bad as fuck, they may settle for these niggas because in their mind, they can't get much better.
Is that low self-esteem? Or maybe they want something to work toward?
It's not all encompassing.
No, but
and then it could be what Yatta just said too. They just sweet.
They just don't have no game. You can be sweet for it, or you feel like you equate somebody being sexually attracted to you as love, or them really feeling you or whatever. Absolutely, or it's your self-esteem issues, because realistically, when you don't think that highly of yourself, even though you look good, you keep putting yourself in those situations. Yeah. So it's like a lot. They say, show me a bad bitch, I show you a nigga that's tired of her shit. And it's real life. Like, they get dogged just like anybody else. People think because they look good that they're...
That's not pertaining to like low self-esteem. But
what I'm saying is in general. So they get dogged like any other woman. Yeah. So if a nigga keeps doing that to you, get with this dude, you feel like you look this way, and this nigga cheats on you. It's damaging. And then the next dude does the same thing. A lot of people internalize those things, and they blame themselves when really it's just you had a fucked up dude.
And then low self-esteem niggas low key prey on women who have low self-esteem. They can like feel that shit. You know. Ask an Asian nigga.
When you look good,
but would a woman tell you that she has low self-esteem?
No, hell no.
So how do you, because like you can say like, babe,
characteristics of it.
Exactly.
Like say if you deliver it right or articulate it to her well that maybe you have self-esteem, maybe work on it. She's gonna get like defensive. She's gonna
get that,
and that's a sign right there that she probably has low self-esteem.
Right, but it's just demons they don't really want to deal with. But the reality is, you'd be surprised there's more women with that look great who have self-esteem issues than the ones who look lesser attracted, to be honest. And it's because they get put on this pedestal, they're held to the standard. You feel like because you look a certain way, you're supposed to have this, and this. And when they don't have that and they don't get that, they look like, I'm bad as shit. Like, why am I not getting, you know what I'm saying, men that treat me like this, or men that do this and men that do that? Mm-hmm. And it'll fuck with them. Ego-wise, esteem-wise, it happens.
Yeah. Anything else with that? Why women be having ancient niggas? Because I know a lot of DMV women, you know, shout out to us, I love us, and nothing I say is 100%, but I see very common that a lot of women who especially have good government jobs, like they're doing their thing, they will allow ancient niggas to come into the fold and just like exist.
Oh, you know
and
that?
Part of that is a self-esteem issues, and a part of that, they just want a nigga around. They want a nigga to bring out on a family reunion or whatever.
You know what? It's also holding it down is glorified. And people have misconceptions about what that means. So they think that when you hold a man down, it means like he's supposed to just drag you through the ring or whatever he wants to do to you, you're supposed to just stick to it because, it might pay off in the end. You might get a ring in the end. And they think that somebody taking you through all of this shit is somehow sign of a strength in a relationship when it's really just you not setting your standards high enough.
That's true.
That's love right there.
Exactly. That's the story. That's the story, though. That's love. Exactly.
That's from San Francisco. See?
That's the love, and that's how, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you hold it down for him while he do this and that and the third. You supposed to just put up with all this bullshit. And the reality is, no, it's not. And so they stick it out through dumb shit, hoping it's going to get better.
Yeah.
Do y'all think most of the... Let me tell y'all. I probably watched 3 episodes of this. I was kind of forced to, okay? Do y'all think most of the women on those shows have low self-esteem like Love and Hip Hop?
Yes.
Because they keep running through these same entertainers, industry dudes, you know, have money, who have clout, but then they cheat and then they just like go kind of like back and forth.
Yes.
Because they chasing a check.
And if you think highly of yourself, it's no way you're going to accept certain shit. Because you're like, I can find another nigga or another bitch that, you know what I'm saying?
Because I be seeing all these tough joints on these shows, right? And I be like, yo, like, I know probably other dudes, but kind of like what you're saying to the same, but like, well, worship the ground you fucking walk on like that. Will fucking would marry you in 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying?
That's because they're not looking for that. They looking for clout. So they dating the type of niggas that they gonna get clout from. But them the type of niggas that got a shit ton of bitches, and they're exercising all those options.
But now they got clout themselves,
right? But even still, but that's the thing. But they'll have clout, but they don't have clout on the level that they want to have clout on because being an Instagram model ain't all that much clout. You know what I'm saying? On as comparison to an actual like celebrity. Yeah. So
speaking of Love and Hip Hop, a quick question. Yeah. This is random because I know do you think you should have to, for the sake of a trip, tell somebody that your girlfriend is coming to get approval?
If she got beef with everybody on the trip, yes.
No. Say it again. Say that again.
So, okay. Yes. all of our, all 3 of us, right?
Yes.
I bring my girl, you bring your dude. No, you bring your dude. All right? You don't got no dude, all right? I bring my girl, you bring your dude, right? So
it's a hypothetical. Go ahead.
Okay. All right, so we don't get along with your dude, right? So it's just us, technically us 5 going. Should you have to ask us to bring your dude if we don't get along with him?
And you came on our trip.
Okay. I should mention it to you guys to see if it's okay. Yes, I should ask, but that doesn't have to determine whether I bring him or not. But to ask to get because
or you put the courtesy out there.
Because it's one, putting the courtesy out there, and you're 2, genuinely trying to get a feel for the temperature. So you're asking to see, well, what would they say? Then you can, if they all say, no, we not fucking with that, you can say, okay, I choose to bring him while they not fucking with him, or I choose to say, nah, I'm gonna go ahead and sit this one out because I don't want any drama. That's
because I saw this on the episode. You saw the episode,
but you should also you got to put all the details out there though, because for one, that was Juju's trip. She planned that trip for her and the girls. Right. Now, Sin brought Joe Budden, but she asked to bring her man, and whoever else brought their partner. Everyone who brought a partner asked to bring that person because it wasn't a girls' trip. I mean, it wasn't like a.
So they violated anyway.
It wasn't a couples trip. It was started out as a girls' trip, but Sin had things going on with Joe Budden or whatever. And she told Juju, like, I want to bring him. Juju was like, all right, that's cool, because I know y'all been going through whatever. Y'all can use the vacation. And I think one other person brought their partner with them. So it wasn't a couple's trip. So I'm like, if you going to bring your girl, and you know for one that a bitch she dated is on this trip that doesn't fuck with her, somebody else doesn't fuck with her, everyone else asked to bring their partner, it's not your trip. Why wouldn't you clear it with everyone else? Just at least let them know, hey, look, I brought her, especially when you've been denying dating her, when people were asking, you kept saying no, but then you brought her on a trip and didn't say nothing to nobody. And you killed everybody's energy. But
two things, what kind of threw me off about the show is like, okay, y'all know this wasn't his decision. This is the script's decision. They have to have drama in there. You know what I'm saying? It's no way they can get the A to fly her out without them knowing. But I think in that situation, like, it could be like other people's situation. They really did not like them for a specific reason. Like, it was like deeper than, I just didn't vibe with that person. Yeah, but it's like I would never ask permission from my friends if my significant other can come on. If your significant other has got around them and they have like several accounts of her being a grimy bitch, you know what I'm saying? But you do have to say that. Because they were exes? No, but it's like that. It's a couple people on that trip who had beef with her. So I look at it like, if me and Sabrae plans a trip, me and her like, we going on this trip, and we say, hey Sean, you want to go? And you say, yeah, I want to bring my girl. And we like, all right, that's cool. I mean, no, you don't say that, but we got beef with your girl. So, but we invite you on our trip, and then we have an issue with this girl. So we trying to vibe, relax, whatever, and you bring somebody we got beef with without saying something. That's kind of inconsiderate. So I should just not come. You should speak on it. I don't understand what would be the secret. Because I can't come because your girl is not going to understand why your two female friends invited and I can't come. Well, let's say we was male and female, whatever. Let's take that part out of there. Let's say that's not an issue. Oh, I'm not asking no niggas. Let's say because nobody be liking their girls. Let's say that's not an issue. Nobody be liking their dudes' girls. Well, let's say it's not an issue of you going on a trip with female friends. It's just an issue the fact that we have beef with that girl for whatever reason. I feel like as a courtesy for you to come on a trip that I invited you on, you should speak up. So I mean, this is my comfort zone. Like I'm trying to go relax, and now I got tension. That's what I'm saying. To save at home, if y'all live together, you should just not come because that's going to be an issue. I feel like you should, if he want to take a trip, you should just fucking mind your business. Well, y'all also have a question too. The friends that know that was his significant other, if they invite him, why would they not assume that his significant other was going? Everybody else was. Because he was denying dating her at the time. Okay. Yeah, they kept asking him. But if that was the case, like, y'all together, and we're inviting him to the trip, everybody else is coupled up. Everybody wasn't coupled up, though. That was the only thing. It was only a couple of people that brought a significant other. Most people weren't coupled up, actually. The other two people weren't coupled up, couldn't be coupled up, because, man, DC's and Jewels is in jail. Either way. But it wasn't the bottom line is it wasn't a couple's trip. So it's like a couple people just happened to bring their significant other. It was a couple's trip. The other people just didn't have a couple. You don't even watch the show. But I don't know. To be honest with you, y'all, let me be real. I'm sorry. But no, I get where you're coming from, but he was denying dating that girl, though. So I believe you on that part, but what's Man DC's drink? Yandy? She wasn't... Nigga, Juju don't even have a man. It was not a couple's trip. The person who planned the trip doesn't have a man. How it's gonna be a couple's trip? Listen. How it's gonna be a couple's trip? For the audience listening, we're talking about Love and Hip Hop. I don't watch. The only reason why I know is because I watch a lot of stuff concerning. I watch the Joe Budden podcast. I watch State of Culture and stuff like that. So that is the only reason why I know. Yeah, I just didn't understand why Joe got the show. I was just wanted to get why Joe. Because Joe is emotional. That's why. No, because Joe's fiance is that girl's ex-girlfriend, and they have some issues, and he did. Maybe that's the tension part of the situation. But you're saying my girlfriend is more important than you. No, it's not. It's not. It wasn't about that. It was about not having it. No one said, "Oh no, why would you bring? She can't come." Whatever. It was like, why wouldn't you say something? At least somebody could have been mentally prepared for that. Gotcha. And if you going on vacation to relax and your ops is there, it kind of puts a damper on shit. So it's not. But they didn't have issue with them. Their significant others did, right? Who? But I think I don't know if he got issues with. I think him and her got into it. Because his girl was beefing with her. Him and her got into it. So I think it was a couple's like, fuck Sean, that bitch. Something I always wanted to know from a man's perspective. Speaking of this situation with Love and Hip Hop and Joe Budden and Santana, so on and so forth. So if a man, when a man is dating a woman who in her former life was bisexual or is currently bisexual, when
she goes on a girls trip or anything like that, or she's around a lot of girls, do you like, you know how like if a woman went on a trip with like her guy friends, you would be like, all right, like I'm not really all the way comfortable with that's some bullshit.
So you think
if she go on a girls trip, how do you feel if your girl that is bisexual goes on a girls trip? Do you have some type of doubt with that? Do you have some type of trust issues with that?
Let me tell you something. I'm very I have trust issues. I know niggas be lying. I couldn't date no bisexual girl if she openly told me, because like now you be like, oh, you know, I got drunk. I passed out at Yatta's house. I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, somebody was eating the carpet. Somebody, you know what I'm saying?
First of all, don't ever put that shit on me.
Yatta Tanya. I mean, my friend Yatta Tanya. But no, so I'm not going to lie, because you never know, because like it's not like, oh, I spent the night over Sean's house. You be like, hold on, come on now, that's kind of like out of bounds. But I was drunk. Oh, okay. Yo, you never know. Like you in the mall, you know your girl type, because she like dark-skinned dudes with, you know, muscles or some shit like that. But then she like girls, she looking all around. You just panicking all over. You know?
You're like, oh, look, she look good. And I was like, bitch.
Yeah, so you can't deal with that.
I honestly, and I'm not macho about that. I could not. Now, if
Fellas,
you said, if you said you had a sexual, like, man, I had a threesome once, and me and my friend fucked this dude once, like, that's cool. But if you like, you gotta have like more than two girlfriends.
I also date bitches. Like,
guys, please, if you're a man and you're listening right now to the sound of my voice, please go in the comment section of whatever you're watching and listening to. Let me know, could you date a woman who
I couldn't do it.
Who was bisexual, and if you would, if you felt comfortable if she was around her girls, like if she did a girls trip or girls night or whatever the case.
They're gonna be down Essence fans, throwing beads on each other's titties, licking on them, all that shit.
Granted, I don't really believe in the existence of bisexual men, but it's like, you would, if you were one of those people who was like, oh, I don't care if he dates men when he's not dating me or blah, 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 whatever, it would basically be the same thing, because just like, okay, are you really hooping with the guys? Or, you know what I'm saying? And you come back and it's like, well, why does your face smell like basketball shorts? You know what I'm saying? Like,
but
like,
you don't think, y'all watched Insecure, right?
Yeah.
So the last season, remember, she had left the nigga who said he got his dick sucked once?
Yes, that was the first season, by the way. But go ahead.
But then this is the third season.
Exactly.
So then she thought he was gay continued to be gay because he thought he was with that dude, but it was actually his girlfriend's brother. Remember, he ended up being with you know. So you don't think a guy just can experience it once and then be like, nah, that shit ain't for me?
No.
Well, you know what? You know what? Let me say this.
He said, I agree.
No. I'm going to say this. I do think that a man can experiment. Let's hear me out one time, and not be and say, look, this is not for me. Granted, his curiosity is already sus.
You was gay for thinking it.
Wait. But if he,
I didn't even want anymore.
Okay, so which one is mine?
He's mixing up glasses. Mine is one with all the fucking fingerprints on it because I got lotion on.
Yeah,
this has way more.
I have more lip gloss on than her.
Yeah, I meant that was yours.
I have way more. Okay, but you
girl,
almost
do you see these handprints? Girl, that's me.
First of all, you almost mixed this up. Don't you ever do that in your fucking life again?
Yeah,
okay.
You see how they
I don't know what y'all say.
I'm not fucking girl.
And you don't know what I be doing. Okay. It's like
words.
I'm about to get the fuck out of here.
I'm right behind you, Mo, because this is not for me.
I'm just saying, we're all grown here. Okay. All right. So you're basically saying that that's something that you could not deal with. And I feel like, what my point was, I do think a man can experience one time, even though I think that the curiosity is sus. However, that's not the man for me, okay?
First of all, if you like, you know what?
You can be like that if another woman accept that.
Uh-huh. So,
what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
I don't know. But I'm just saying, I could see someone experiencing. I could see with a man experiencing this.
So he just
not one to no more.
Sabrae.
And then go straight to that. But that's just not the man that I want to fuck
cock
with.
meat sandwich, and he like, you know what?
You start talking to a nigga.
Yeah.
You feeling the nigga.
Uh-huh.
Y'all been talking 6 months straight now.
Okay.
Like, yo, this nigga paying your bills, all that shit. You don't gotta pay nothing. You just stacking bread. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like when y'all go out on,
cut to it.
When you go, hold on.
No, paint the picture. I like it.
But when y'all go, like, when y'all go on trips, like you pay for the trips. So honestly, he pay for everything, right?
Got you.
Y'all at a friend's house or some shit, and y'all playing some game.
Never have I ever.
Never have I ever, right? And then everybody, never have I sucked a dick. And then everybody put their hands up, and he like,
he take a drink.
And then you like, You like, hold on, Nathaniel. Like,
Nathaniel.
And then like y'all talk about it, y'all talk about it on the way, in the car. You be like, yo, oh yeah, one time at Bowie State, you know what I'm saying?
I sucked some dick, but it wasn't for me.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, all right, you may answer. What's your question?
Are you done?
I smoked.
All right, so first of all, let me say this right now.
Mm-hmm.
You said Bowie State. I don't date DMV niggas.
Oh my God.
No.
Okay,
no, I
you're
said
fired
no.
like
First
shit.
of all, I said Dewey State. That's in South Carolina.
Dewey. First of all, Sabrae, you're fired. I would smoke that nigga, dead ass. Because I'm sorry, the fact that you suck dick, that's like a first conversation.
Hold on, wait,
No, what guy's gonna tell you? Hey,
How you doing? I suck some dick. Can I have your number?
I work at Metro. I love wearing shooters. I sucked dick once in 10th grade.
Yes, exactly.
No nigga
just like that, in that order.
Listen. Okay, so if he's paying for everything.
Okay, so when you gay for pay.
Wait. Listen. I would date him for like 2 more months, and then he's done.
Yeah, by then you'd have caught the virus.
Yeah, because at that point he uses me. What'd you say?
You know what? You over here kissing other niggas' pubes out his teeth. Goodbye. No.
He did it once. He did it once.
He never got that pube out. In 10th grade, he was sucking dick in 10th grade. That nigga is gay. No, I'm sorry.
I would just
do it.
not fuck him anymore.
Can't even do it.
Date him for 2 more weeks though.
Can't even do it.
2 more weeks? You just said 2 months.
What's
2 weeks?
I'm sorry. That's what I meant. 2 more months.
So how you going to get out of not fucking him for 2 months?
Can't even do it. Can't even do it.
Oh, nah. No.
Easy.
You smoking big
2
dick.
months?
Fuck no.
And it,
2 months. I find out you suck some penis, or you hit some pussy, or you gave up some pussy, your ass got to go. I'm sorry.
Yes.
You better hope I don't smoke you on the way out, because I'm sorry.
But Yatta, they said paying all the bills. You can get.
I don't give a fuck. I got a job. I'm sorry.
I have a job too, and I'm going to pay the bills for 2 more months.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie. I never been.
All the times he kissed a man butt,
and I wouldn't fuck him anymore.
But he already put it on your mouth.
Okay, so it's already done. Let him pay
you
the bills for 2 more months.
You done already ate another nigga ass off this man's penis.
Okay, 2 more months. You already did it. It's a done deal.
I'm not.
Smoke his ass.
I'm not one of those guys. Like, I love seeing girl on girl. I don't want to see my girl on another girl though.
I feel you.
Like a flirt, like a dance with. You know what I'm saying? Like a. I'm talking about like she.
That jump.
Yeah, she tagging that joint. Yeah, nah.
You wouldn't want to see that?
No.
Okay.
If it's not my girl,
let me know. Let me know if that's something y'all mind or don't mind.
I'm not hitting that nigga that hit a nigga. No, thank you. Please, no.
I'm not even gonna share that.
What's thank you.
So yes, that is a weird way to exit that conversation. Okay, because we was talking about R. Kelly at first.
Yeah. And then she got talking about bussy.
But wait.
That was a good way to exit that conversation.
So wait, before I get off of that, I can honestly see why R. Kelly has been sick as long as he has been sick. This nigga got
women been enabling him
twice. And this is the old black woman community. And I just don't understand what it is. Like, it's no reason. Somebody built $161,000 to bail him out. Not the first time, the second
Sabrae, they're not even that old. These women in their 40s.
You know, because I feel like all of them are victims of some way, shape, form, or fashion, and it's just normalized.
Can it be some of them are just dumb? Why all of them like?
No, that too, but I feel like a sizable amount of them are victims, and that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
But I feel like because of that, and they have that Stockholm sort of syndrome going on, where it's like you're able to sympathize with somebody who does that, or maybe the behavior is just normalized because your folks swept it under the rug. But I just feel like it is a sick ass generation, and to see so many women point the finger at 14-year-old girls like, oh no, they was hot in the ass. I don't care if they were hot in the ass. As a grown-ass 27, 30-something-year-old man, you should know better. And if we can't hold adults to a higher standard than we hold fucking teenagers and kids, then what's the logic behind adulthood if I'm expecting teens to have the same logic and common sense? It's sick. It's sick-ass women.
I just can't understand why he's been able to do what he's been able to do for so long.
Oh, absolutely.
With women like that supporting his music, and then you have parents like that is selling their children out. Like, that's why. People keep saying, like, oh, how was he able to last that long? It's because don't nobody care about black girls. That's not the thing.
People
I hate
selling their kids, and they're getting paid off.
Exactly.
And when the money runs out, then it's, oh, no, I'm ready to come forward. Like, no, people was really exploiting these children. At the end of the day, they enable him. And sick-ass women who just fucking idolize him. We gonna get our man out of jail. Like, it's these message boards on Facebook with these old bitches. Oh my God.
And you know do you have anything to add to that? Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's another thing, because we have to look out for our straight black men. Okay, we give them a voice. We're not like Amanda Seales and what's the girl with the short hair that be on CNN?
Ding ding. Oh,
okay. Mm-hmm. That was a good one, right? That was a good segue. I don't know if she
took like a segue course or something, but you've been doing great.
I mean, where's my motherfucking round of applause?
See, that's where you fucked up at, because you didn't segue into that at all.
No, yes.
You never segue into that shit, right?
Yeah, and you should have segued in like Waka Flocka. You know what I'm saying?
No, shout out to my motherfucking segues. They better put motherfucking respect in my head.
That didn't really hit.
So,
did you?
What?
No, that was good. I like that. Usually, I like that. I meant the round of applause. But if she would have just transitioned straight into that wouldn't crank.
I guess. Okay.
So
she don't even know what song it is.
No, I know. Walk Around of Applause.
I know that. She's like, hey Siri, play Walk Around.
Oh, that song. I thought you meant Soulja Boy.
Y'all don't
understand. Shazam the shit out that shit.
No, listen, I was in high school when that came out, so I'm well versed on that. Gotcha. Okay, a Gucci Mane was one of my favorite artists, unfortunately, at the time.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I knew about Waka.
What's your favorite Gucci tape?
Mrs. on 6.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
She ain't that in the draft. She been waiting for somebody to ask her.
Damn.
Shut the fuck you, Yatta.
Gucci, Kendrick Lamar. Okay.
Oh, my God.
Okay, so.
I'm like, all right, real quick. Spit Trap House 3.
Damn.
Okay. Baby Fat and FUBU is making a return on the scene.
Wow.
I don't know why Baby Fat is. I can understand. We got to see these designs, okay? But I wanted to ask this. So with the whole Gucci thing and people talking about how they're going to boycott Gucci, go ahead.
No.
Listen. No, people talking about they're boycotting Gucci and all that stuff. It's a lot of backlash from that, because it's like, okay, there's no black designers who are like top notch. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of, black people who make shirts and all that stuff, but it's like, what is comparable? Are there black brands that are comparable to the Gucci and Louis and stuff like that?
Man, all I know is I'm about to cop this joint from Shane Justin.
Say it clear form.
Fire.
Yeah, but what's comparable? What's that? More
comparable.
As far as price, we want to make this
on the par.
I'm sorry.
I'm about to get this joint.
On par. Ooh, send me that link.
From Shane Justin.
I will fuck
Shout
that
out
up.
Shane Justin.
All right.
That's her?
No, Shane Justin is a guy. He's a black designer.
Can you send me that link, please?
Oh, that's Trina.
Fire.
Can you send me that link, because I need some stuff that's going to look like that for me, okay?
Sitting.
Yeah, it's shopshanejustin.com, I believe.
Oh, shout out.
Shout out to Noir. Shout out to Vic.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to my brother. Yeah.
Okay, that's right there.
Yeah.
But do we have a comparable black brand that's on par with that's a high fashion designer? Do we have one?
I wouldn't know. I don't dress high. Y'all gotta do this one. I don't wear all that expensive shit.
I'll have to look into it, to be honest.
We're gonna have to look at next week. We'll have some.
Do he got? What's his name? Was the Virgil nigga?
Virgil, yeah, we're Off-White, but see, that's still Louis Vuitton.
Oh, I didn't know.
Off-White,
yeah,
Off-White is his company. Yes, Off-White. I guess you could say Off-White.
But it's just like
Fear of God.
Comparable
do Fear of God just do shoes?
Do they do? So
I
I classify like a high fashion designer with. They also have leather goods.
I wouldn't say Fear of God,
like
you can get Fear of God in fucking PacSun. So
you can.
They can get, you could get something. If they do collabs, that still makes them a high brand, because there have been a lot of brands that did collabs like I guess H&M. Alexander Wang did H&M stuff.
I wouldn't call it. I wouldn't call that necessarily as what you're aiming for with comparability. I wouldn't call it comparable with Gucci though.
Yeah, because you gotta have good leather. You have to have good shoes. For me, because what brand do you know?
There was never a black brand.
Because we have.
Because it definitely wasn't FUBU or Sean John.
The only thing that we can think of.
Baby Fat. We ain't said no fucking Sean John.
No, but listen.
I'm naming.
So the only one now that I can compare anything to would have to be Off-White, because they're sold at Barney's. That's no collab. They don't have it backed by Versace, like how 2 Chainz got his shoe line out. It's backed by Versace. So they don't have, Virgil doesn't have it back until he does a collab with Louis Vuitton.
Right.
So I would say Off-White is the only thing I think of. I'm not in the fashion world though, so I'm sure there are people who are in the fashion world that could speak to that more so than me.
I mean, you be dressing.
I be dressing. Okay, thank you. Yes.
I ain't say you just, you dress.
Yeah, I be dressing. That means I got style. Okay, thank you. I got drip.
Just put on clothes.
I have
trying
drip.
to say you just put on clothes. I know you're not gonna let that slide.
I got drip. Found motherfucking. Anyway, I have drip. Okay.
What's drip for the people who don't know?
Everybody knows. Everybody under 28 knows what drip is. So all y'all niggas
She tried to crop her little age.
Right. Look how she tried to crop her age out of that.
Hey, you know Gold Link having a 30 and over cabaret?
I love Gold Link. Y'all should invite me.
But he don't love you.
Yeah, you gotta be 30.
Fine.
That's what he told me at Big Chief.
Gotta be 30.
What the fuck ever.
Gotta be 30.
Everyone knows I love Gold Link, and he's the best artist, I feel like, from the DMV. All right? All right. Let me step out of the corner that you guys thought that y'all was going to back me into. Amanda Seales. So Amanda Seales accused Marlon Rowe.
Myron.
What'd I say?
Marlon. You thought you was about to start talking about the Wayne brothers or some shit.
My God.
Marlon Jackson
Amanda,
or some shit.
Fake ass, like con artist as Amanda Seales accused Myron Rowe of sexual assault. Mind you, she's never met the nigga.
Right.
Okay? So
Someone
what do you guys...
rejection is not sexual assault, bitch. Like,
exactly. So what do y'all have to speak on predatory feminism, also toxic feminism? What do y'all have to say on that?
Send them bitches to jail.
Is she the final one in Insecure?
Is that what you want to call her?
She the only good looking one, right?
No.
Wow, that's rude. That's hella rude.
All them, none of them other bitches look good.
Cute. Like,
Nah, she not cute.
Oh. Do y'all hear that in the background?
Oh, you're doing a whole... Really? First of all, that was like 7 minutes ago. Yeah. Let it the fuck go, Sabrae.
What the fuck is that the bathroom in here?
Why is someone peeing?
It's my drip.
That's all you need to go to the doctor.
Bitch, what you need to get your pelvic floor examined because...
You need a... Did you need a mesh. Annual yet?
She need a mesh.
What the fuck that was?
What we know getting
sounded like you had a Heem.
The sound you hear.
He was at a urinal. It's Sabrae at a urinal, wilding the fuck out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the drip you're hearing, the sound that you're hearing right now.
Son, we was off that 2 minutes and 37 seconds ago.
You should have just played drip too hard. You actually going drip too hard, like.
Son, we done had another topic in between that.
Right. She was over there like.
You gotta be quicker than that.
Listen.
Right, you got a little ahead of yourself with the segue. Okay. Fucking up.
Now, when she got quiet, she was over there searching like shit. The nails was tapping that keyboard. I'm like, what the fuck is she doing? An Excel spreadsheet? What the fuck?
Listen. Okay, let me curse to stop.
I fucking need y'all.
Hey,
ladies and gentlemen.
You really got the drip. Your stomach hurt. I had 2 bean pies from 7-Eleven.
The sound that you're hearing right now is my drip. I'll turn that off as we continue the show. All right, so.
That was horrible.
Horrible. That shit was.
I want those last 3 minutes of my fucking life back, Sabrae.
Amanda Seales,
Time stone.
Toxic, predatory, feminist ass.
Yeah, she get a pass because she fine.
She does not get a pass. She's not. Where is she fine at?
Fine.
What part of her is
good on that
fine?
show.
She's regular.
Shout out to her makeup artist and fucking hairstylist. She's not fine.
She's regular.
But hold on.
When she dressed herself,
who else is pretty on Insecure?
Issa. Yvonne.
Son, I'm really surprised because some of the bitches that you be telling not ugly be ugly as shit. So I can't believe that you would say Issa's not cute.
No, I think I got good taste in women.
Yvonne, you want to smash Yvonne?
I've seen you lie to people. And it ain't even people you trying to talk to. I've seen you blatantly tell bitches who I hit the fuck up and chewed.
Sean, you wildin'.
Oh, but you're not even ugly.
Don't even explain shit. He would hit the fat joint on the show. Don't even.
No, I would not.
Sean,
yes,
I don't see looks. I don't even see looks like that. Fuck.
I don't know. That's not my stage. The next prettiest joint is the Virgin, but Issa Rae is not.
What?
You think Yvonne looks better than Issa? Okay, you know what? You're definitely...
Issa looks like a fucking snapping turtle.
You're fired. No, she just didn't get those teeth.
I'm starting to think it's because he got two dark-skinned women. But look, it's 2 dark-skinned women, and look at what the one he like.
No, I think that...
The Virgin one...
She didn't get those teeth in medium. Like she should have.
Oh, so but now you frying her.
No, aside from that.
Issa don't have no hips. She's shaped like a 13-year-old boy.
That's true.
I got no hips
I take out my comments.
Yeah, like
I was trying to get you.
Yeah, she don't have no butt. Yeah.
Molly don't either.
But she still got shape. Even though she don't have no shape, it's
but
how...
her face is more strengthier.
Who?
Strengthier?
I think they're both cute girls.
You talking about teeth? You see Issa fucking teeth?
No, I said her face is more... I didn't say... I already mentioned the teeth. I said she should have got them in medium.
Okay, so let's let the people know what she falsely... She falsely accused this guy named Myron Rowe. Myron Rowe is a Harvard doctor. He was a NFL. He was in the NFL. Then he got into the Harvard doctoral... No... whatever program that makes you a neurosurgeon. So which doesn't mean much, but she accused him of sexual assault, saying that based on text messages and stuff that he sent them and stuff like that you know, she was making him into a predator on the Breakfast Club and on her own podcast. Turns out it was him. He did a good letter. I think everybody should go check that letter out that he wrote. But she's never met the man in person. Can you be sexual assaulted without being physically assaulted?
No.
Is where I'm getting at.
No, I think that if it's sexual harassment, yes. Sexual assault, no.
No.
Okay, so you can be sexually harassed without being in person, without it being in person.
Because to me, assault is like physical.
Right? Okay. So, harassment.
Sexual harassment is verbal.
I mean, if you want to be technical, I mean, in a workplace standpoint, you can be sexually harassed and you're not even in the fucking conversation. That's the wild part. Like, if you
I don't agree with that.
Me either, but I'm just saying from a technical standpoint, if you overhear something you deem inappropriate, you can file sexual harassment charges even though you wasn't minding your fucking business. What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing?
I couldn't help it. It was my dripping. Go ahead.
You need to get that checked out. It sounds venereal. It's like,
go ahead, Joe. Go ahead.
Wrong. You just for that drip, girl. It's like, nah. But
it's my style.
But a sexual assault, I feel like there has to be some sort of physical presence for that. Because, bitch, I'm sexually assault you through, like, you know what? Would I just say bitch with a whole bunch of exclamation points? You nasty bitch.
No, you know what really be incriminating niggas? Emojis. That's what it was. He probably sent her an eggplant, and she was like, "Oh my God, let me call the Me Too movement right now because I'm violated."
Like, who is this?
She was like, "I need to do a rape kit for this text message. Where are the people at?" See,
she got this nigga number.
Okay, so Voice Watkins calls it predatory feminism. When certain women weaponize the feminist movement in order to have revenge on men who reject them. I think that's a real thing. Do y'all think?
Facts. I agree, absolutely. And I think it's disgusting because all these actions take away from the real issues.
Exactly.
And that's what makes me mad is like there's legitimate people out here who are being sexually harassed, sexually assaulted on a daily basis. But they don't sensationalize that. But when you hear about all these false accusations, all that does is it kills the momentum of the real movement that needs to be behind getting these types of real predators out of here. So it's like doing that Bama shit because you mad because you want to go smack and he was not biting. Like people said, rejection is not sexual assault or harassment. You got ducked and dodged, curved and swerved, bitch, just keep it moving. But it's like, that's some big geeking ass shit, like, for real.
I think if you step for the consequences on people, they'll think twice before they do it.
Absolutely.
Before they falsely accuse people or just throw somebody out there as a predator, which could not even if it doesn't arrest the dude, it could sully his reputation. Yeah. He is a neurosurgeon, which is like the top of the top as far as the medical field. Yeah. Like all the hard work that he put in to be falsely accused or to be put out there like that and have his character in question like that can be career ending, even if he doesn't see any jail time.
And she was speaking on behalf of somebody else. Like
you say, especially what?
He's a black doctor.
Absolutely. Right. Come on, and because it's like you got to be careful when you say that just because he worked that hard, that is a black doctor. You can't say that as if like you should be quiet if something happened to you. So, but that's not what we're saying. We're saying like you can't do something for revenge just to that may mess up his reputation, his overall livelihood with all the work that he put in off of some bullshit. Because you can call him an asshole or a creep or whatever, but that's still not against the law. When you start talking about harassment and sexual harassment, that's when it becomes a huge problem.
Yeah, women only think long term when it comes to like that relationship they want to be in. But like when it comes to like when they're being petty and spiteful, they don't think the long term effects that it can have
Right, that's why they be busting car windows out. And then when niggas press charges and you standing in front of the judge, you want to be like, but he said I was...
But then the narrative is, oh, nigga, you a bitch, you gonna call the police on a woman?
Yes.
Yeah, what else you want me to do?
Yes, I want restitution.
You want me to beat her up?
I just want all the feminists, even though I don't agree with feminism, well, I don't agree with black female feminism or black feminism, period. If you're going to be a feminist, you don't need a sexual harassment or a rape under your belt in order to be a feminist. Just know that. Don't try to pick something that might have happened in your past that could be questionable and then be like, oh yeah, that is something that's going to really get me on to where I need to be as far as a feminist. You don't need that to be a feminist.
But just remember that feminism is supposed to be you being pro women. It doesn't mean you're anti men.
Right.
And there's a difference. You don't have to be anti men to be pro women. You can just be pro women. Like that's it.
Yeah, unless you're anti white men, because then I will understand why.
But it's just like the whole logic behind feminism is your focal point isn't supposed to be men. It's supposed to be the women's betterment.
Well,
but they give men a lot more.
Well, because not in its origin, but that's why black people shouldn't be feminists, because at its origin it was a rebellion against the white man.
Right.
So that does make it anti-white women. Male. Right. So that's why like in the beginning we said that if you're black, we don't believe that you should even be a feminist if you're black. But yeah, so in its origin, it does have to do with men. So I get it, but it should not be against black men. That's it.
Like, I just feel like the I guess the overall logic has been lost somewhere, because when I say it shouldn't be anti-men, it's supposed to be pro-women. I mean, like, your whole focal point is bringing them down, but you're not doing things that are to the betterment of women. So it's kind of just like
you're just used as like a military to take up another people. Down, not to lift your own people.
You're just justifying the beef, like, you know, but you're not really doing anything for the betterment of women. You just want to destroy men. And I'm like, that doesn't really accomplish anything.
And when you speak of destroying men, is for the black community, I would like to know, and feel free to comment in the comment section, is Oprah Winfrey canceled?
Why should she be? It's crazy because there's been plenty of other reasons, like, for people to hate Oprah, like, especially since just like that picture of her kissing Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah.
It's been out. She been did that. Nobody canceled her right then and there. So now you're bringing it up. Like, if it was wrong and you thought it was wrong, there should not be like, oh, okay, well, I gave you a pass, but now since I want to attack you, I'm going to throw that in your face. Like, why haven't people, cancel her now? And Oprah's never really been, to me, like, for the black people.
Well, you have a point that I agree with the second time around about her never being for black people. But as far as the problems that a lot of black people have with Oprah, it has nothing to do with the picture of Harvey Weinstein. It has every bit of to do. You allow yourself to be used as a pawn for this Michael Jackson thing. And let's be clear, they are setting it up because what they do is they'll get black people to interview these black people, so they look, the public people who make the money from behind it, people who are pushing the agenda, they don't look racist.
What will Oprah gain from that? She's a billionaire.
I don't think it's something that she gains. I think it's something that she might owe.
Oh, she has her own network.
Yeah, but she's got help with a lot of her scandals being covered up in the past.
And honestly, I don't know. And I'm not saying that what you're calling, but I'm just saying I can see somebody who's like a Terry Crews who want to cop to a nigga. Like,
but I think it's a little deeper than that. When you get to that level of money and that level of status, it's a lot. She hangs with a lot of these people who are heavy hitters, like in Hollywood and in the media in general. And
she has more money then. She doesn't need them.
Then if that's the case, why isn't she heavy on Harvey Weinstein? Like it's somebody that she knows of. As heavy as she is on Michael Jackson.
Maybe because they're friends.
Her and Michael are friends.
I guess. And I don't know. And like I'm saying, this is all like hearsay, but just like your friends might commit a certain crime, but you might give them a pass or more, empathy towards them to somebody that you don't know.
Then you're really not about that cause.
Right. Then you really ought to not speak up, because it's like any issues of sexual assault. But it's not
Oprah. It's like I've seen women clown guys for cheating, but they've cheated with guys that were in a relationship. Like, you don't have the same, like...
I understand
like, if
what you're saying.
No one's consistent. Like, it's never going to be like one, like, okay, you're squeaky clean. You can bring up something on anybody. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, but if you feel so strongly about a topic, like if you felt so strongly on gun violence because someone, when you were younger got shot down in your family, so you're so strongly on that, but you'll befriend someone who has a couple murders under their belt? Like, no, you're not. Like, I understand that people are inconsistent, but when it comes to something that you so claim to strongly be about, you're not going to.
So you don't think you cool with any killers?
Not on purpose.
But I'm not a strong advocate against killers. I'm also not getting on a podium talking about how people who kill people are horrible people.
Okay,
right? And they go hang out with the nigga with full bodies.
Gotcha.
You get what I'm saying? So I'm more so indifferent when it comes to killing because I'm not totally anti-killing.
Gotcha.
But it's just like you shouldn't speak out on that and say that you feel that way and then you go and low key condone it. Because if you in situations like this, if you don't condemn it, you condone it. So it's like when you go and you low key condone it for somebody else, but you speak out so strongly against some. No.
But did Oprah say that she believed Mike did it?
Yeah, she interviewed. Yes, she was.
Because I saw it. I don't remember that part.
She was one of the people saying that we considering canceling somebody who is guilty of these crimes, and she interviewed them to give them a platform in order to promote that. What?
How do you cancel somebody who's dead? Like
people find a way. They stop.
I feel like.
I guess I know.
But
I feel like this whole logic, and I know you're going to bring up Hitler. We're not talking about this nigga right now.
No,
but I feel like the whole logic behind that, though, it's like at a time where this sort of thing should have been done, if that's what they want to call it. It should have been done then. It's like, this was basically like a knee-jerk reaction to this R. Kelly shit to me,
Absolutely.
to be honest. And I feel like R. Kelly is still here to get beat in the head with his flowers.
Well, Charlamagne even admitted on air.
R. Kelly's right then. Y'all, they should have got me for this 30 years ago.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
He is right.
No, but that's not what I'm saying.
No, he's not.
They should have got him 30 years ago.
Yeah, they should have gotten him, but they can still get him. It doesn't matter how long.
Yes,
but he's
I
still
believe
alive, though, to actually pay penance for his crimes. What the fuck
y'all,
are you about to do? What is this for?
So this one people sound so fucking stupid to me. They be like, Michael Jackson not here to defend himself. So you thought, what you thought he was going to say? Yeah, no. I did do it.
See,
you know what I'm saying?
my thing is, I'm not even talking about defending himself. What I'm saying is,
I ain't say you.
What's the end game? At least for R. Kelly documentary, the end game was to hem this nigga up on what he's done and been doing. There's something that can be had.
We talk about
what is the end game of this? You want to be like,
because how do you get justice?
I take back my Thriller sales.
How can you get justice from a dead person? They're dead.
That's my whole lot.
So why do we talk about anybody who's dead doing bad?
It's not about talking about somebody. You bring up a whole documentary. Like, what's the end game? What's the action behind it? What's he want to be?
Maybe those are survive. That's maybe what they wanted to do. Like, who am I to say? Like, if something happened to y'all 20 years ago, y'all want to come out and talk about it?
But okay. So let me.
Because now it's videos. They releasing videos from the feds now.
Hold on. First of all, the FBI investigated Michael Jackson so long and didn't find anything. But that's another thing. So hold on, wait. So
why you bring it up?
Who?
Go ahead,
let me give you. So, I know y'all. My uncle Charlamagne, he's dealing with some shit right now. He's acting. Yeah,
he said he's going to suck a nigga dick. He canceled.
Listen, I can't vouch for everything.
Nigga said he's going to suck a nigga dick.
Charlamagne is my uncle, okay, and that's family. And right now, I don't agree with a lot of stuff he's doing.
Hold on. But you just said, how can you condemn a nigga that you would date for sucking dick, but he just said he's going to suck a nigga dick?
I don't have anything against gay people. That's the thing.
Okay.
Exactly. I don't have anything against gay people.
No, but you said you wouldn't date a guy who's sucking
okay.
Dick, right?
So I got
your uncle can suck a dick though.
Yes, I'm not dating my uncle. What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. It's different. Like we don't keep that same energy across the board. Right?
So Charlamagne admitted to a scenario, a situation that happened to him from an executive of one of these companies, such as Lifetime and HBO, and he's like, okay, Lifetime just had the biggest ratings that they've ever had with this R. Kelly documentary. HBO is about to cover Michael Jackson. Who can we get? Like Charlamagne, because he's a producer. As much as y'all try to hate on my uncle, he is doing some fuck shit right now. That's not besides the point right now. Listen.
No, I mean
he has executively produced TV shows and stuff like that.
Name 3.
First,
Name
listen.
2.
Can I get to my
Name
point?
1.
Let me get to my point.
I'm trying to get to my point. I'm a little bit closer to my point.
Can you please hold it?
My Uber says 2 minutes away.
Can you hold that point 1 second? So Charlamagne was approached by one of those suspected white supremacist producers saying, who can we get next after they got Michael, they got R. Kelly, because that's their highest rated. And he's like, okay, shit, get Woody Allen, get Elvis. And they're like, oh, they play dumb. Like, oh, well, what did they do? Well, I didn't know Elvis married the 14-year-old. I didn't know Woody Allen married his daughter, who he raised, step adopted daughter, and groomed her to be his wife. I didn't know about that. Oh, so you don't know about none of them, but you're looking for anybody black. You're not even open to do the white ones. And so, while these documentaries for people like R. Kelly could be doing the good justice, stuff like Michael Jackson is not going to get any justice.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's
and you get what I'm saying. And so they're looking for anybody black. So that's what I'm saying.
But I don't get it because then it's crazy. Yeah, You can't get everybody. There's not going to be a documentary on every fucking.
There should be a documentary on a Catholic church.
All right, there should be one on Marvin Gaye. He was a fucking perv too.
I just feel like
there should be one on him too.
I'm saying, let's get the niggas that's still alive.
But
don't start talking about just all white celebs.
No. It's hashtag them first because they promote it in their society and we don't. So why are we the face of something that happens more in another community?
But this is the thing. There are plenty of documentaries on the Catholic Church. They make movies about. Yes.
Name 3.
One of the biggest movies. Meryl Streep got with Michael.
Name 3.
Hold on. First of all, you see, I'm answering your question. You never answered mine.
Because you ain't name them. Because I couldn't name them.
Did y'all see Doubt with Meryl Streep?
No.
With Michael.
No.
Michael who?
Seymour.
I feel like
I can name more movies. The movie Sleepers with Brad Pitt. Yes, when they talk about.
Okay, I'm going to look up
who's
them.
Still alive first.
Gotcha, okay.
Absolutely.
I just
White
feel
ones who's still alive first.
The logic behind.
So why the fuck they naming Elvis and shit?
You know what? Well, that was kind of dumb.
Okay, I'm just saying Elvis is an example of somebody who's gay. I said somebody who's gay. Who is dead.
What? No. Yeah, but
I'm dead.
I just feel like it's you know what I'm saying? I think it's a lot of wasted energy in like doing these knee-jerk reaction situations where you have active ass fucking predators out here who need to get got, and I feel like that should be the focal point. So I think this whole Michael Jackson thing is kind of just like, what is it for? It's like, okay, if you want to document A, B, and C, that's been done before. These types of things have been done before when it comes to these allegations. But I'm like, right now, right after our,
what's the point?
What is it for?
Gotcha.
R. Kelly, niggas got charges pending now.
So it's not that y'all don't believe Michael Jackson maybe didn't do it, but why the
it's a little bit of both. I don't feel like he did it, to be honest, but it's also...
I don't think he penetrated or raped anybody, but go ahead. I think
what was he doing?
I think he slept in the bed with them.
I don't think he even slept in the bed, but I think he had a severe case of very, very utmostly arrested development, and I think that's why he wanted kids around him all the time, to be honest. I that's my personal opinion. But either way, I'm not going to speak definitively on it because I wasn't there. I didn't lay in the bed with them, but I just feel like all this investigation that never really turned up anything, people copping to having embellished or lied or this, that, and the third or whatever, all of that plays a part. But either way, that's neither here nor there. I feel like it's a pointless documentary considering that there's no type of justice that can be served in any capacity whatsoever. So it's like, can we pursue situations where you can actually get some justice and restitution, something for these victims versus just doing this shit for ratings?
So Sabrae,
exactly.
You feel like he ain't fucked the little boys. What was he doing with the boys in the bed?
Did you not just say what the fuck?
The arrested development. I do believe that he, of course, everyone knows he was robbed of a childhood, and I think that he was very sick
like
in
his
the
siblings?
head.
Hey, look, I mean, none of them motherfuckers is really hitting on nothing, to be honest.
They fucking little boys.
But nobody had the pressure that Michael had. Let's be real.
Exactly.
Of course, it's always... It's crazy when you prove a point. It's always a very...
No, there's none of them had the pressure that Michael had.
There was a Michael Jackson career, then there was a Jackson 5 career. So that it's totally different things.
Nigga, Jermaine named his son Your Majesty. They all went through it.
That's cool.
Do you see this nigga's hair is shellacked on?
He wasn't teaching little niggas how to masturbate.
His hair was shellacked. How do you know? His hair was shellacked on.
So why I have a problem believing this story is that because, like, if y'all watch Ism Radio, they had... Brandy, which was one of the so-called victims on the documentary's girlfriend for 10 years. Michael Jackson, that's Michael Jackson's niece. He introduced them to. They were dating for 10 years. So, and then when they got older, he was cheating on her with like Britney Spears and other people. So when did they have time to have a relationship with Michael Jackson? If you're one of the ones who was dating his niece.
You thought Michael Jackson liked women?
Whether he liked women,
no. See, because you're not answering one thing. You're not
whether he was gay or not. That doesn't mean
it does
that
matter.
He was with little boys.
He didn't have little girls sleeping over.
I just feel like
he had his niece over all the time.
It was never proven that those kids slept in the bed with him. For one, two, and a lot of those people, because a lot of those victims and victims' families came forward and admitted to not telling the truth, it put some things in a very funny light to me. But in all honesty, in my own honest opinion, I feel like that. I mean, this man had a whole amusement park. I really feel like he had severely arrested development. And everybody's not identical, Sean. So no, his siblings don't have to go through the same exact thing that he went through because he's not them. Yes, because sometimes I grew up in the same house with my sister, but guess what? My experiences are my experiences and hers are hers. And we react differently.
So R. Kelly can pay off people. Michael Jackson can't pay off people to basically retract their stories?
I don't think so. The payoff, but this is the kicker. You don't come retract your story after you've gotten paid off.
Oh, you need more money from the state. You done burn it all up. That was years ago.
I don't.
They're suing the estate. They probably ran through that money.
But then
I'm talking prior to. It's people like who retracted who aren't suing.
But he did pay people off.
Yeah, some people, honestly, I don't feel like necessarily a payoff is automatically a guarantee
of guilt.
Because a lot of times you just want to avoid the drama, the mudslinging, because once somebody makes an accusation, you are branded the Candyman. Yeah. Even if you're acquitted and it's proven you never did it, when I Google you.
But it's not fair if R. Kelly paying people off, they're not going to say, that isn't, they're going to say he's paying people off because he's guilty.
But see, the difference with him is that when the money stopped, nigga, he has fucking video evidence of his shit, and it's some people who didn't get money.
I'm not. He did that.
And that's what I mean in that situation. It's like for him, it was all this investigating that was done on Michael Jackson. None of that shit was ever proven. So it's like not to say, oh my God, I can't say 100% it did or it didn't happen because I wasn't there. But I feel like some sort of evidence would have surfaced at some point.
So have you ever looked at a nigga picture, say maybe on Instagram, like, oh yeah, he's gay?
Yes.
Did you need proof that he was gay? Or was the picture proof enough?
Nah, because...
Hold on, Sabrae.
Okay. Typically, I don't make that assessment. It might be like, hey, look a little sweet in this show. Then I got to do my research. But typically, there's going to be some other gay shit that back that gay shit up.
No, but you gave me a little bit too much sauce. Can you just look at someone's picture and tell if they're gay?
Not definitively, but I'm like, yeah.
You can look at someone's picture and say that
that's all. Okay,
but you
Next
cannot
topic.
look at someone's picture and say that they are a rapist.
Can't look at somebody's picture and say, yeah, he slept in the bed with them kids.
Gotcha.
No,
exactly.
That's all.
You just hate that man.
I'm not looking at the picture. Yeah, because he was fucking little boys.
I feel like you can't say that definitively. I don't think he was fucking anybody. I don't think his dick ever got wet.
Yeah.
If we're going to be honest, I don't think that dick ever got wet.
He died a virgin.
I honestly don't think his dick ever went up in anything.
He had a preference, a little Macaulay Culkin.
No, I don't even think he hit Angela.
He didn't even beat off enough to get the nut to get his children with his own DNA.
I don't even think
y'all reversed.
He wasn't saying his kids doesn't have any better.
He wasn't even hitting Angela, dog. He
exactly. That's why his kids don't have none of his genes.
I feel like they just extracted that shit out his.
Those are not his kids.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know whose fucking kids those are.
His kid. At least if people don't want to have sex with, if they want to do a surrogate, they'll give the sperm.
Because it's like, my nigga, I know you had vitiligo, but that don't make you give birth to Caucasian kids. Like, how the fuck? How the fuck? Because at one point you had a whole bell pepper for a nose. How the fuck did you have these motherfucking blonde head, blue eyed motherfucking
peppers would be good right now.
That just wasn't even necessary.
You're not hungry?
Hey, did y'all hear about Red Zone by the Food Lion on 301? Have you been there before?
Yeah.
What am I talking about?
It's a black owned really.
What am I talking
about? Sometimes they be telling you that just so they can come. But I was going to actually do my birthday party. They was going to give me a good price, but I couldn't get the time that I wanted.
Wait. So are they black owned or not?
I mean, they said it was.
I don't even know what it is.
Dude.
What are we talking about?
It's a little bar that's on 301 for all the people out here in the DMV. If you live in
for people out here in West Virginia, nobody be
first
near
of all,
301.
if you're in Upper Marlboro.
Like Upper Marlboro,
not Largo or Forestville, Upper Marlboro.
Yeah, real Upper Marlboro, Courthouse, Upper Marlboro. If you're on this end,
there's like 3 different Upper Marlboro.
It's a black owned place called Red Zone something. That's on 301. I heard it was black owned. It's called Red Zone something. It's something else. And so I heard they have bomb wings. Something like that.
Are we going now? So don't talk.
Y'all trying to go?
Right,
y'all want to go?
Can we not talk up the chicken?
Hey, do y'all want to go? Yes or no?
Yeah, I gotta go to Woodbridge.
All right, we're gonna go when we leave here. All right. Oh, you gotta go to Woodbridge?
Yeah, man, I gotta go get that little nigga up here.
Woodbridge, y'all. For everybody who don't know, Woodbridge is in the city. If you meet a girl from Woodbridge, you gonna suck some titties.
I thought Woodbridge was Virginia.
Woodbridge, yeah, you from DMV.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Hey, any city that start with W, Waldorf or Woodbridge, yeah, you gonna hit.
You really?
What about Largo Jones?
80% chance.
All right. What about Seat Pleasant Jones?
110% chance.
Wow. What about Lanham Jones?
Lanham Jones?
Is Jones and Lanham?
It could get tricky. Tricky like
they even Mexican or African.
They for like 4 out of 10. You gonna have to work hard or some shit.
What about
I didn't even know it was Jones and Lanham.
Silver Spring 9 out of 10.
All of them is Mexican.
Silver Spring joints. They just be, especially if you say you can be a Maryland nigga, but you say you from the city, you name like where your aunt used to live at, they going to think like they too easily impressed. Yeah.
What about DMV hoes?
Y'all are all beautiful and give up the pussy on the first night if you want to. Don't let these niggas manipulate you like to think that's some hoe shit.
Hey,
you just know what you want.
What about PG hoes?
That's all the same.
It's all the same people.
Okay,
somebody made a joke and it was like super racist, but I'm sorry, I laughed like shit. And somebody said that all Mexican women butts be so long because they sit in a stroller till they 9. And I have been weak for like 2 days.
First of all, it depends on what part of Mexico.
You said because they sit in a stroller until they 9. And it's like, it's so facts that it's like, wow, I never thought about it like this. Shut up, Sean.
Northern Mexico joints tough.
Shut up, Sean.
All right.
You get to the El
we know
Chapo
you love
Mexico.
United Nations.
Okay. All right, I want to do one more city. What about Capitol Heights, Jones?
Shit, you gonna have a hard time here in the Capitol Heights. You know, everything in Capitol Heights is real high class. You know what I mean? So
This
you gonna have a hard time in the Capitol Heights.
And live from the fucking helicopter.
Everything is 5-star in Capitol Heights. You hear me?
This
What about what's
well.
another city, Yatta? What's another
Look,
city?
I feel like you encompass them
trying.
all in DMV, and now you want to break it down.
No, what about some what's Norfolk Jones?
Norfolk.
That's not even.
Oh yeah, if one of y'all black and one of y'all white, yeah, 100%. That's mix a couple. That's Oreo City right there.
Venturing all the way down to the Tidewater region. No.
Man, you can't think. It's so many cities here. You can.
Go ahead.
You got Clinton, Brandywine, Suitland, Oxon Hill,
What about
District Heights.
What about Oxon Hill?
Yeah, Bowie, Oxon Hill. You a strong 8 for 10. Livingston Road. You hear me? Shout out.
She definitely has a gun.
Yeah, she eat out back on the weekends.
She
That's
drive a 95 Crown Vic.
She go to Frank's. She at the Harvard game.
She got the 95 bubble jump.
Yeah.
With the police light still on it.
Marquise.
I just want to know, because of a conversation that we had before we started filming, is everybody know Kevin Durant? Shout out to Kevin Durant. You know, he's amazing. He's on what team? The Lakers right now?
Oh my God.
Man, you can't skip this motherfucking topic talking like that, man.
Oh my God.
No, but
he with my Warriors.
All right,
Warriors
so everybody
fan.
know he's from PG County.
Yeah, he's from my Warriors.
Did he pick
Warriors fan
those
since
peas yet,
2014.
or is he just letting those things know? Has he picked those peas yet, or is he just letting them?
I don't know. Can somebody let me cut KD's hair, because he got this thing going on at the top, but he's like his ceiling is about to be missing. But I can fade that in.
Mad.
No,
he can probably get somebody faded. He got money. He gonna get bitches.
But
he don't care.
But just because you have money makes people like recommend the right barbers. Like, I know how to blend that shit.
He's mad peasy though. Like he got.
I know. That's why I would cut his hair low. I would do him like a 08 with a nice lineup. You know what I'm saying? Like
some edge control on it or something.
For the top and cut the sides down lower than I'm at the top so that it looks like even, because he is too young to be doing that.
That nigga's a millionaire. That nigga
but he's just still look
so
good.
He can totally afford one of those 2-sided board brushes.
But you know why niggas get haircuts?
Why?
For the pussy.
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
I feel like it should be more than that.
So,
I feel like, don't you want to just look like a decent human being?
Nah, I'm just saying.
Because I ain't never seen you beady, Sean. I ain't never seen you beady.
Shit, I'm beady all the time.
I ain't never seen you beady.
You're not beady. It's just your beard.
Yeah, that's beady. Matter of fact, we gotta talk about my beard, okay?
Okay.
Later.
Anywho, so you were saying Katie did what now?
Okay, so is Tony Durant his brother? Is he gay? Because I know I seen like clips and not clips. I seen pictures of him with a transgender on what is it, Instagram? Oh no, YouTube or something.
You're a year late, but
yeah, he had footage.
But is he? Because I'm a year late. But is he gay, or if you Matter of fact, let me stop. Let me take this off of Tony Durant. Because I'm sure he got a lot of people from PG. Which I don't give a fuck. No, do I give a fuck? I'll let y'all know next week. Is a man gay who enjoys transgender? Yes. If they made that all the way the change, like the whole change.
I mean, does he? I mean, it's still somehow like a sword fight.
This question wrong.
It's I feel like it's still a sword fight, because even post-op, all that is an inverted dick. So it's like still you're rubbing your dick
back talking
on
about dicks.
it's still a dick on dick
We on
contact.
third base of dicks.
It's still dick on dick contact because all that is flipping the outie into any. That's all it is an inverted dick. So it's like you're still getting some dick technically.
Yeah.
It's just been flipped inside.
No,
so now
that's
you're
not-
getting
that's not-
in the dick instead of being on the.
But
You
that's
get
what the clit is. So that's basically saying
No,
like.
the clit is the hood of. I mean, is the penis tip. They just that's where they.
I know.
take,
So that you basically saying if you hitting a woman, you.
No. For a man, when they do post for transgender
I don't
women,
know. I won't be saying
they
this
flip
shit.
the innie to an out. I mean, the outie to an innie, and they take the nerves from the head of the penis, and that's how they create the clit. So you still have your head. It just make it into a clit. It's all just GMO
Wait,
dick.
first of all, how did you know that?
Google's right there, baby.
But why'd you Google that?
No, I mean it was.
Dang, I don't
Did you
know.
not? No,
I've never
seriously,
seen
I've
no
heard about
post-op.
that.
No.
No,
Why'd
I've
you
never-
Google that?
No, I didn't actually Google that. I was me
Googling
sarcastic
shit.
to you. Is that that's how you can find out. But no, for one, I kind of it's
Y'all
not just know things. But
Y'all
no,
done went down a rabbit hole.
no, actually
of
no.
Google.
I heard
How
about
can
this
I?
because I have transgender friends. First of all,
Okay. All right.
So for one, two, they really just talked about this on Love and Hip Hop like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
They have a transgender rapper on there, and she's trying to get her gender reassignment surgery, and that's what it is. That's why they can't
Okay.
take no dick because they only get about 6 inches of depth.
Aw. Okay.
Sorry.
This guy's super
How much?
wild.
All right. So
that shit like 30 rights.
that does make you gay.
Hey, I mean, I feel like, technically, because you could do that and never know that used to be a nigga.
Yeah.
So I guess, I mean, I feel like if you know, part of
once
you
you
is
find
kind of
out-
like,
I think I think that even if a man transitioned into a woman like you would know. It'll be subtle things. After a certain amount of time, you gotta know.
I don't know. Them hormones ain't no joke because I know King Amaya. If I didn't know, I would have never known.
But you know what? Some of them be looking different in person versus online.
All
too.
I know is that bitch
if
bad as shit.
I think in person you would be able to tell. There's a difference. I feel like.
I don't know. Some of them have that naturally feminine build, though.
But you
and
know
then they
when you
just
get
soften it up with hormones and titties.
Yeah, but you know when you get close, it's always like it could be a question, even if you're not all the way sure. I think it'd be something.
Probably when she talked to you that fucking Luther Vandross ass baritone. Who else you gonna be?
Ooh.
That's when you know.
Hey, give me a Corona.
I feel like at some point, you know what I'm saying? You're Angela now. I feel like at some point Antoine is gonna come out.
Okay.
Like I've
Like,
seen,
say if y'all went to the movies and get the wreck and you like,
and this
nah,
bitch
babe.
start throwing them jokes like fucking
Like, god damn.
like Javante. Hey, yeah. No, but seriously, but he was pre-op. But I used to work with the transgender guy. He was pre-op. And we had like this little 4th of July cookout function thing at work.
Oh, and he bought
in the
the
parking lot.
glizzies.
No. But he used to wear like his little pants. And his
Glizzies
little,
means hot
he had a
dogs.
halter top on that day. He had on like he used to wear like little high heel boots with them joints. Is big as shit. But I mean boots nonetheless. And joints was definitely Spirit of Washington's. But they were big as shit. But no. So we had a dunk tank. And our boss was in the dunk tank. And nobody dunked the boss except for him. So it was like, okay, TT walked over there. You know, he kind of sashayed over that joint or whatever. But motherfucker Anthony threw that fucking ball. That motherfucker Barry Bonds that shit. I mean, cock back, one try. And then just sashayed off. Like, I was like, oh, okay.
Hold on. You didn't know until you threw the joint?
No, we knew, but goddamn, son. Like, I'm saying, he
Now
was so
you knew,
feminine
though.
acting. But when he
Yeah.
picked up that ball, that motherfucker cocked that bitch back to 98 and that bitch.
So-
I was like, okay.
Do you have any gay male friends?
Yes.
How many? A lot or a little
I mean,
bit?
I don't count them 1, 2, 3. That's enough.
I mean, like a little bit or a lot?
I mean, I have a decent amount, more than a handful.
Okay.
Pause.
They,
You said more than a handful?
Yeah. I feel like didn't you just see one of my gay friends or like,
yeah. Cool nigga. He my cousin friend.
it's my dog. Is this going somewhere? It's my dog.
You don't have
We
any
go to
male gay-
karaoke
you
every
don't-
Tuesday.
You don't have any?
Well, every other Tuesday.
I do have some
Where y'all go?
gay male friends.
Public house.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we
Their
go
drinks expensive as shit.
No, I not.
How much are they?
I had
We
a
ain't
whiskey and
the
ginger for like
text
$11.
Oh no. You get a motherfucking a Grand Marnier, that shit like $22.
Oh no, I'm a Jameson and ginger kind of girl. $11.
Okay. So, do you have any gay friends, male friends?
They haven't told me yet.
But
I know I do know
gay male
some.
friends.
I do have some acquaintances that I know that are gay, but like anybody that I call my friend, no, I don't know of.
Okay. Okay.
I got gay friends?
No.
Oh.
I thought
You have any gay female friends?
about something else. Yeah.
Gay female friends?
Yeah.
I got gay female friends
gay
who came out to me and I already knew they were gay.
Wait, what? You said only on that IG.
I said all these bitches gay on IG.
Oh, shut up.
Hey,
right.
you looking good?
Shit.
Hey, girlfriend. Hey, boyfriend.
That's me and Angela.
But at any time women don't stay together, y'all be quick to criticize that.
I'm
but
not.
Anyway,
I'm not mad.
That's me and Angela.
I'm just saying, if you
Instagram
gay, be gay. We gay when like. If we down Miami and this bitch want to go, let's hit her together. If you gay.
No, sorry. Instagram gay. Shout out to Angela. That's my wife.
It's her birthday today.
Yeah, it is. Happy birthday, Ange.
Yeah.
We're just Instagram gay. It's just like she'll post a picture and she'll look good as shit in the picture, and I'll be like, yeah, I'll be by that jump to hit later. But I don't.
See, niggas not
But
doing
I don't
that.
actually go to hit.
Nigga, you look sharp and shit. I'm about to roll up on you.
Birthday.
Yeah, because
Happy
that's
birthday.
just. I'm sorry, but this double standards.
No, I agree. That's a double standard I have. I'm not going to argue against. So.
Right. Just like I don't believe in the existence of bisexual men. That's my own personal opinion. It's not reflect the opinions of the show.
So do you know anybody that's bisexual? Any gay? Okay, so I know you don't believe in bisexual men, but do you know any men that claim to be bisexual?
I would just say yes, and I just feel like no. But
have you ever fucked them?
Heavens no.
Okay.
Heavens hell no.
Okay. Have you ever fucked anybody that you found out was bisexual?
Fuck no.
Okay.
Fuckity fuck no.
Me either. I hope that never happens. But
Yo, it's why I used to fuck this stripper, right? White joint. And then she had like a...
Cut his mic off.
Right. Yeah. But she was fat as a dog. But she had this girlfriend who looked like E40. Like, every time I saw this bitch, I was like, sprinkle me. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny, though, because they be having them just either look like him or fucking Manny Fresh or Jada Kiss.
Or, hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hurricane Chris.
Oh, no. Who was the other?
Hurricane Chris, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Or Cassidy in that case.
Oh, yeah. Or a few of them bitches who got the natural bush be look like Lawrence Fishburne and Boys in the Hood. Some of them.
The Furious Styles joint. Leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, but I was like, yo, you pretty, you fat. Why the fuck are you not dating a nigga, but a bitch that look like a nigga and not... You know, wow, nigga. She had the same glasses.
But it's like, why are you messing with the E40?
The trapezoid glasses with the tilted, you know, even had the different neck.
I never understood that. If you're going to be gay, ladies, and you do whatever you want, but why is it that, you know, feminine women would date a woman that looks and personifies herself like a man?
Because it's just men they don't like. It's not necessarily the masculinity of it. They just don't like niggas.
So
but she still has a coochie at the end of the day.
But does that make...
Or they used to like niggas. They just been getting burnt up so much. They said,
but all I'm saying is, if you want to do that, go get you a youngin'.
I was saying,
how can you
go get you a youngin' May? You don't get to fucking tell me when to go. Like, no. Like,
so I'm not saying, and I'm not a woman.
I'm not a woman.
No disrespect to the Element Compute community.
The alphabet community.
Alphabet boy.
But I feel like all men... I'm not saying that you can't like both sexes, but I think we're already like... to me, how can you get some Heem in you and not enjoy it?
Okay, so clarify for the viewers and listeners.
Not necessarily.
Heem, what does Heem mean?
Some dick.
Okay.
You know
so
what
how
I'm saying?
could you get the Heem?
No, because...
But I have lesbian friends who really don't enjoy penetration.
Okay, gotcha.
So what about the ones who do like penetration and what they stud to like strap on?
They just don't like niggas. They don't like everything else on the man.
All right, so maybe they don't get the penetration, but if a dude ate them out, they wouldn't get pleasure from it?
Bitch, I don't know. I like that shit.
See, my thing is...
So what's the difference? That's what I'm saying, like... Okay.
These are my questions to answer.
I don't know. Honestly, we gotta get some gay... Hey, if you gay, you live in the DMV...
I will say, I think it might be something subconscious or mental because I talked about this before, and I've had an experience, and it really didn't do anything for me.
An experience like what?
It wasn't a man, and maybe it's a subconscious thing.
A girl experience, and because it wasn't a man on a subconscious level, it's not that she wasn't doing anything the man.
Right. It was like I couldn't wrap my mind around the fact that this was not a dude. So for me, it really didn't do it. Maybe I just mentally was just like clocked out. Like we had this like a shit ton of episodes ago. When we talked about threesomes and stuff like that.
So you had a female experience. Was it just one-on-one or was it a threesome?
Nigga, I just said we.
She said, was y'all playing 33 or 1-on-1? Was y'all playing King of the Hill or 1-on-1?
I just said, remember we had that episode where we talked about.
Was y'all playing Survivor Series or 1-on-1 match? Was it WrestleMania?
I'm smack your headphones, your mic, and your wine glass off this fucking table. If you don't leave me alone.
So, okay. All right, I feel you.
We talked about this multiple episodes ago.
I forgot.
And yeah, so now it might be a subconscious thing.
We won't talk about it anymore.
We'll
talk about it after the show.
You know...
Is it because of her body build?
No. It was nothing wrong with her.
The warm vanilla sugar, you need a more masculine.
I couldn't wrap my mind around the fact that it wasn't a dude. And so it's like, for me, it was just like, I mean, they weren't involved at the time. Like,
okay.
They weren't active in the.
But if they was big enough, they was involved because they would have been on your knees.
Right, but that would have. I would have just been like, "What's going on? Why are you?"
Especially if she had no bra, they was going.
But it just didn't really like. Titties weren't that big, but it wasn't. It was just like.
Hey, y'all. You know one of the best feelings? When you see a girl and she wake up, she just got that titty hanging out her wife beater. Yeah. You just want to pluck it. Like, get that thing back in there, girl. Get that thing.
You fucking stupid.
Yes. Shout out to the plucks.
Sabrae probably sleep in a fucking graduation robe. You sleep in a cloak, Sabrae?
Yes, I do.
Little kimono Jones.
I sleep in the
Get back in there. You fucking ignorant is what you is. No, but I just think that it might be a subconscious thing too. Some people just really just aren't attracted to like men, and it's not necessarily the masculine or how they dress. It is to me. I don't get it because oh my god, I love men.
I'm not gonna lie because I always think, and I'm not gay, so I don't know, but I always think it has to like people are really born that way. Because when I look at women, y'all are really like the best thing ever created. When I see women, and I be like, yo, because women even like women, and like. Right. How can you not enjoy titties and ass, face, like just women being soft, legs, like eyebrow, like eyelashes, eyes. No, y'all smell different. So even like I said, even women who wouldn't be physical with other women can acknowledge like, yo, that's a bad, bitch. Like so, as a man, I feel like we're born to be attracted. I won't say it's because it's nothing not normal. I guess if a guy likes a guy, but I just don't see how a guy can't like a woman at all. You love women. Like that's crazy.
Like, I just think that I definitely feel you with the born whatever way because like it was gay before it was TV and stuff like that. So everyone blames like all these other like social constraints on homosexuality. But I'm like, so explain to people who were gay before TV or gay before.
You see Sundress season? Them things clapping down U Street. You be like, God damn, it feel good to be a man.
I feel like there's a small percentage. I feel like there's a small percentage of gay people who are actually born that way. I think that people are gay for different reasons. I think that there is a such thing as a chemical imbalance, that people have that makes them,
like the hiccups.
Shut the fuck up.
Hiccups
no, like different people have the chemical imbalances that they're born with. You have hermaphrodites. You know what I'm saying? So that could be.
Oh, that's when the John got the Heem.
Exactly. So
and
if the Heem
that's real life shit.
Yes.
I thought that was like some weird shit, like circus
something
shit.
They made up to accuse Sierra of being.
Oh man, no. Some people are born. So if I know that can happen, I know that people can be born with chemical imbalances. So I do think there is a small percentage of people who are born that way. But I think that I think you can born. I think you'd be gay for maybe an experience that you had. You know what I'm saying? A traumatic experience. And then some people just flat out choose to do it. I don't think that everybody that is gay is born that way. I think that there's there could be different factors and why people are gay.
If you're hermaphrodite, can you truly be gay?
No, because what'll happen? Well, not necessarily, because what'll happen is, your body will develop more towards one gender than another. So that's usually how they figure out
which one you are.
Yeah.
So because the bigger your private part is, that's what you're more of.
No. They'll have both.
Oh.
And then they might grow breasts and more feminine traits, or they might grow pecs and more masculine. That's how they determine their gender.
So say the joint, right? She go to titties, right? But you know how bitches always be like, man, I just want to get my dick sucked one time.
Man, this has been an episode of No Disclaimers Podcast. Thank y'all so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. Make sure that you hit the follow button and subscribe button if you're on SoundCloud, Apple Podcast, or YouTube. Please tell a friend. Make sure you share the link. If you found it funny or entertaining, please share it. We'll see y'all next time on No Disclaimers Podcast.
Have a threesome with 2 people.
God damn.
I got it myself. Stick her own dick in her own.
Oh my God.
I got it.